go. Episode 99 of the Weed, Whiskey, and Wi-Fi podcast. It's your man Jada. And we have a returning somebody.
Back like your toxic ex. No. That's your boy Keith. And of course, to my right.
Hi.
Annie's still here. Like,
Sorry.
Waiting on a travel itinerary?
Damn.
Good shit.
First time smoking?
In a minute. But yes, like you said, episode 99. Well, I'm glad to be back. feels like old times.
Annie's over here dying.
I smoked her weed.
Sorry. Hi, guys.
Oh.
Keith's back.
Now that we can breathe again, well, they can breathe again. I'll continue on with the introduction of this podcast. Like I said, it's episode 99. Keith is back. He's waiting on his itinerary. And apparently his cough to go away so he can finally get on the plane. Yeah. And
On us coughing.
No, it's fine.
Cough all the time.
Yeah, but we caught first. So,
it was like y'all just
Maybe.
and in unison.
It was like there wasn't even a full minute yet.
Yeah.
We weren't done introducing.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
Yeah, it's episode 99 and still kind of here, but yeah. How you guys doing? I listened to the episode last week. Y'all had me cracking up. Also,
I couldn't even tell you what we talked about last week, to be honest.
You laughed at me falling asleep. I have to say this. One of the reasons I fell asleep was because during the TIFF that you were part of, I kept drinking. Like, I had a couple of drinks during that whole TIFF. Like, I was just sitting there I told you, I wanted to jump in and say he was talking to me, but it wasn't going to make no difference.
It's not even about the TIFF. It's the fact that you fell asleep at your own shit.
You know me, though.
Yeah, I know you not to fall asleep at your own shit.
I fell asleep at. Listen, but we were taking a lot of shots. That bottle of Jack I brought was damn near gone. And there wasn't but a few of us drinking it, so. Plus, I be falling asleep.
Plus, it made it worse that you were watching, the video.
Literally,
the video I've seen.
Yeah, I get it, grand that you in it, but it's just like this.
I've seen it.
This motherfucker got comfortable, just feet up under the blanket. No, actually, we had to put a blanket on you. We took care of you.
So then, how you gonna bash me if you put a blanket on me? Like, it's gotta be one or the other.
Oh no, I didn't put it on you. I said we made sure you had a blanket on you. I was still sitting in the corner shaking my head, like, look at this nigga.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I can live with it.
I put the blanket on.
Yeah, I was just
Feels
like,
collectively.
All right, I sleep.
We were looking out for you. It's okay. You just need a little nappy nap for well over an hour.
That was it? Yeah, come on. That's a recharge.
That was, that was a solid hour.
Yeah, then we all went home when you woke up.
Yeah, that happens too. I mean, shit, I took a nap at your crib. Your old crib. Like, during the party. I asked you before I did it.
Sometimes you just need a nappy nap.
Yeah.
Oh.
But no, I was listening. It was a funny episode. I laughed because I heard you say giant, and he went, oh. Like, when you were talking, he said something like giant, and he went, wait, no.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was in the opening. It made me crack up, though.
But, well, welcome back. You ain't gone nowhere, so here we go. Yeah. What the fuck was that?
That was your dog.
He's eating the purple stuff. He's, like, tearing it off and...
No, that's like something outside. Anyway, yeah, so what's been going on? Nothing. Not a whole lot, I guess.
Did a little staycay last night down on the strip. It was my boyfriend's 32nd birthday. So shout out, happy birthday to Babe. It didn't start off great. The night before, like, he didn't want to do anything. All he wanted to do, he wanted to get like a room, and he wanted like a balcony so we could just smoke. We wanted to go eat like real good food and just like kick it. We weren't trying to go get litty or like anything like that. Just like hang out with each other.
Bring your mic up. I don't know why I can't hear you for some reason.
You can't hear? Can you hear me?
I don't know. Go ahead.
Am I plugged in?
Yeah, you're plugged in.
I'm just checking. Damn.
See, all it takes is that one time.
Before I start like telling stories and stuff, I want to make sure I'm being heard. The night before, though, he was like, I want to play a board game. I was like, all right, well, what board game do you want to play? And his favorite board game is Monopoly. So we wanted to play Monopoly. So we went up to Walmart at like 10 o'clock at night, and got a Monopoly board
Hold on.
so that we could play Monopoly. This was the night before. I'm saying his birthday didn't start out very well, so I'm just letting you know it started the night before. Where are you confused?
So this is Sunday night.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying. You wanted
Sunday night, yes.
You wanted to do this Sunday night.
Yes. So
At 10 p.m.
Yep.
Let's go get a Monopoly board.
Yep.
Somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And me, him, and my
his
niece who
birthday's on
stays with
Monday.
us. Yep. Wanted to.
So it's you, him, and who?
My niece who stays with us.
Okay.
So
yeah.
and we were so the three of us were playing. I've never really played Monopoly before.
What birthday is this for him?
32. What's your point? Grown men can't play board games?
They can.
I ain't said shit. Go ahead. Continue, please. I want to see where this goes.
So like I said, I've never really played before. I mean, I am super competitive, but if I don't know what I'm doing, I just kind of like, I don't know, I'm not really into it unless I get to know the game and I have questions. I don't know what the hell's going on. So of course the game's going on and he's having the time of his life. It's the rubber. He's chewing the rubber. Having the time of his life. And I guess my face kind of said it all, I guess you could say. Because I didn't say anything, and I wasn't, like, being rude. Like, I wasn't saying anything rude or, like, shit-talking or, like, anything like that. It's just apparently on my face, you could tell I was having a miserable time.
How far into the game is this now?
This is...
Please say 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, we're in it. It's been, like... all the houses, all the properties, or all of the whatever they're called.
So you in there?
Yeah,
they're gone at this point. Okay, everything's been bought up at this point. Okay, but I wasn't landing on anything to buy. I was landing on a lot of community chests, chance cards, luxury tax, shit like that. Wasn't really landing on anything to buy, and so. He was like, well, either the game's going to be over because I have a monopoly and like he's going to start putting the houses on and then take us for all the rent and all of this other bullshit. And he's like, or we can like make a deal because I had one card that he needed. Or I'm sorry, he had two cards technically that I needed, but he was willing to make a deal.
So
he said,
wrap it up.
Right. So
I'm assuming.
That's, well, I wasn't like wrap it up, but I was like,
as far as taking the option, the
whatever speeds this along.
Yes. As far as the Monopoly part.
Yes.
Yeah, as far as
yes. I was like, okay, I'm open to deals. Let me
Yes.
hear you out. Okay. So the deal was the two cards in order to join my one card for $1,000. $1,000 Monopoly money. Mm-hmm. And I looked at him and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And like I said, I've never played this game before. And he's like, yeah, that's like more than fair. He's like, you either take the deal or pretty much like the game's over. Like we're not, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta like, so it was like, I felt like he was trying to back me into a corner with it, So like I got aggravated. And of course, like Monopoly, I guess like brings out worse in people.
Oh yeah.
So of course cards got thrown down. Okay, game's over, blah, blah, that whole great thing.
Oh God!
And it was like I was trying to, like I said, I eventually recovered, not until the next day because we both went to bed pissed. We both dead ass went to bed pissed. I was pissed because I was like, literally, we were trying to. Well, we were negotiating. So I was like, all right, I'll give you like, I started low. You always start low, okay? I was like, I'll give you $600 for both the cards. He's like, no way. But he didn't want to make any deals, and so finally, I think he got down to like $900, and I was like, all right, $700. And he was like, $9. I'm like, $750. And he didn't want to do nothing. I was like, so how do you want to keep playing the game and making deals when you don't want to make deals with nobody? So, did I do that or did you do that?
But I thought we were going for I thought we were going for the let's wrap this up option.
Well, that wrapped it up.
What? No. Not the way it was supposed to.
I mean, but there was no coming back from that. He obviously still wanted to keep playing the game. I either had to make the deal or it was going to be, I don't have all three cards. I can't put houses on anything. I don't have any properties. So like, I should have just made the deal is what I should have done is I should have just made the deal. But it would have put me down to like less than $1,000 that I had in my money. And I was like, I'm still trying to buy property. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still got taxes to pay. You guys have all of the properties. So if I land on something, I'm paying rent to all of you motherfuckers. So now I got to give you the $1,000 and keep paying you on rent when you're just going to turn around and put houses down and then beat me anyways. So I'm just like, no, I'm not making the deal.
So basically, what happened is your pride kicked in, and you said, "No, not today."
You can't win today.
Is what you said. Is that's how.
Well, he would have won regardless. He would have won because
that's
he
what I'm
had
saying.
Monopoly. He had sets.
But
I didn't have
you
a
understand
set.
what I'm going with this, Keith?
Yeah.
Whereas the game was over. You could have said, "You know what? You got this." But because he hit you with that deal, he was like, "Nah."
And he was like, I was trying to make it easier for you. Like,
Yeah, that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
He was like, I was trying to
And you wouldn't let
keep
him
you
do
in the
it.
game.
Like, because the way,
And I wouldn't let him know.
I'm reading it is like, if you took that deal, you basically could have gotten out the game by just losing.
Yeah, we would have just kept playing the game, and I would have got beat either way.
So you chose violence
So I did.
on his birthday.
And it literally, oh no, he was pissed. He was pissed, and we, like I said,
You can't even let me win on my birthday.
we argued and fought up until we went to
The
way
way I'm looking at it is like,
And then-
by this time it actually is, it's after midnight.
It's getting there. Yeah, it's getting pretty close.
It's got to be at least 11:30.
It was about 11:30 or so when it was finally like to that point.
I mean, I've seen Uno tear people apart. But
Oh, I've seen that too.
I ain't never seen
play
Monopoly
Uno a
tear a
lot.
couple apart.
But the thing is, I know how to play Uno. I didn't know how to play this game. So him being like, oh, I'm going to do these deals after I've pretty much already destroyed you in the game. Now we're going to make more deals so I can destroy you even longer. It was just kind of like, this isn't fun for me. Like,
Also,
I understand
I
you're
give
having
you-
a great
I
time
give-
and I'm doing it because you want to do it. But like, this is like, you playing like that is not fun for me. It's not fun for anybody. Like, I just don't understand. So I got fucking pissed off and I ruined Monopoly. I apologized.
how long did it take?
Till 10:30 the next morning. But I slept till, I slept till about 10. But he didn't want to hear it at first, so it took a minute. He didn't want to hear it at first.
An 11-hour apology for something minor.
I was asleep.
No, I'm just saying. It's the differences between men and women. Because if she was mad that I wasn't mad, I'm not sleeping apparently. She gonna keep talking about it.
Nah.
Oh no, I was done talking at this point. We talked for a minute, and I was just done talking. I was like, nah, we're like, this isn't
Frankly, I
going
went to bed
anywhere.
angry.
Over a board game.
It was cool with it.
Yeah. Y'all agreed. I'll see you tomorrow. Like, maybe. If I feel like it.
I'm kind of impressed by that, I guess.
That's maturity. You wasn't screaming in the house, so I give you that.
Y'all sleep in the same bed? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool. Back to back. Yeah.
Stay on your side. like,
I mean, I'm gonna sleep in my damn bed. I don't care where he
did you slip a
sleeps.
kick
At that point, I don't care where he sleeps. But the dogs were in the bed, both of them.
I'm the worst
in
at
between.
Kind of dog.
I'm the worst at that because I'm petty. I sleep on my back like this.
Yeah,
I mean, the positions don't really matter. I sleep with my back to him normally, anyways, because that's my left side's just my comfortable side. But so that doesn't really matter. But it was, like I wasn't being quiet when I got into the bed. I was
kicking up sheets.
moving the
and shit.
sheets,
Nah, you ain't
moving the
gonna do
pillows.
No, now we're
pillows.
now we're gonna have a discussion.
Oh my bad.
No,
Sleep.
no.
I'm
It's
just
going to turn
kidding.
into the War
I'm
of
just
Roses
kidding,
real
guys.
quick. Yeah.
I did not do
Now
that.
we gotta have a
Honestly, I didn't go to bed long after he did, and I'm pretty sure he was still awake when I laid down, and I literally just laid down and went to sleep.
Yeah. I remember I dated.
He got up.
He
He got up earlier than I did, but yeah.
Oh, I remember. I was in my house. I dated this girl in my house.
So you didn't do that?
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't being that
You
extreme.
smack down the line in the bed.
He already knew. See, at that point in time, he already knows I'm pissed off. I don't need to prove it. Like I don't need to be doing the most. It's 12:30 at night now. I've given him enough time to be up there by himself and sulk and pout and whatever he wants to do, and feel however he feels. I've been sitting downstairs, sulk and pout and feeling how I want to feel, and I'm just gonna go to sleep now. So I wasn't doing all that.
I'm just laughing because I'm just playing it in my
Your
head.
situations?
Just
Yeah.
all
But
the
there's
situations.
so this is where he tried to get me to when I realized that he's never going to play this game with me ever again. So it's because on the way to Walmart to get the
relationship
game,
game or Monopoly?
Monopoly. You asshole. It's just a board game. We're not going to break up over a board game.
You know what I mean? The games we play in relationships.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
I mean
about.
the
That's
board
what I
game.
mean. Okay.
I know
told
what you
him-
meant. I just heard what she said and broke out laughing.
I told him, I said, I want to keep this one up in our room because the kids have all the board games downstairs and they're pretty much destroyed, missing pieces, blah, blah, blah. My daughter with fake money, Avery with little pieces that,
Your daughter
he
be making
can.
fake money brick phones.
Right. Like she's. Should be
I love her.
trying to go to the bank, but
You try to flip it.
I was like, yeah.
Hey, yo, you can buy candy with this. Yeah, just give me $5. Yeah.
All of these
I'll
are
give you
worth
$100 for
$5.
$5, yo.
I'll give you 500 Monopoly money
Right.
for your
For $5.
For your $5.
Yeah, you can have it. You know what?
You don't see the bargain?
Making the deals. It's the deals in my household, I tell you. So on the way to get the game, I had said, I wanted to keep this one up in our room. I didn't want the kids to mess it up. And he was like, I wholeheartedly agree. I don't want it to get all fucked up either, blah, 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 blah. So in the midst of us he wasn't really talking the next morning. I was talking like a lot and just trying to like resolve the issue more calmly than the night before. And one of his responses was like, he sat down at the table and like pushed the game over to me. And he was like, you can just put this with the kids' stuff.
Yo, that's upsetting. That's right there.
I was trying so hard not to laugh because we're still obviously like.
Nah, I'm laughing.
I
really wanted to laugh, and I was like, and my response was, I said, well, no, that's not what we agreed upon. We're going to keep this one in our room. And he's like, I'm never playing this with you ever again. And I was like, I don't blame you, but I'm still going to keep it in our room just in case. He said, keep this with the kids.
That nigga trifling, minutes.
I'm gonna walk in up there and say, hey, yo, we playing Monopoly or what?
Oh, too soon.
No.
Too soon. Because I almost ruined his birthday. Too soon.
But y'all had a good time, so we can
ended
hit
up
with
having a great time. Yes,
I Thanksgiving too.
No, you're not.
We gonna
Because
fuck around, pull our real
I'm putting so much work into this Thanksgiving this year. Like, you better.
Don't have it. We gonna be in your garage shooting dice. Don't have them come out there. They took all my money.
Yo, now that I know he's sensitive. Oh, come on.
Well, it took him a little bit longer. It took him about probably another hour, maybe or so. It took him about an hour to calm down to the point where
you heard Desus talk about categories.
him and his. Well, that's why I laughed. That's why I laughed.
I'm bringing Uno. You already got Monopoly. I can bring the dominoes too.
Well, I don't remember how to play spades. I've never played dominoes, but I can definitely play the shit out of Uno. And we have cards. And we have Cards Against Humanity.
Me and you gonna have a moment out in the back. Boy, I tell you what.
Cards Against Humanity get some crying, but that's over different reasons.
We need a bigger audience.
I
think it'd be funny as shit with our group.
No, I think we need our group with other regular people because that's the only way it's gonna be fun for us.
I mean, I just played either way, but
you know the homie Sherazade. Yeah. She had a Friendsgiving, shout out to her, and we played, and I was just like, we started to hand the cards out. I'm like, hey, I just need to let everybody know I've been kicked out of somebody's house for playing this game. So I just want to say it. I always put the best and worst answer because I always seem to find it.
Same. Same. I mean, that's the point of the game to me.
Well, not to everybody.
That's what makes it funny.
Fair enough, we play different.
We're brutal. Yeah. Brutal.
Hey, let me come
like
up
I
with
said, when I know how to play a game, I can play a game. When I know how to play.
Let me come up with some shit that might be personal.
See, I
didn't know she was going to cry.
Neither did I, but I was like, bro,
damn.
That was awesome. Anyway.
Okay.
That was still the IG story. Yes. Just see how laughing. I was mad. I wasn't even mad. I was like, I'm low key jealous because I missed out on that laugh. That laugh was great.
That was
I almost died that day.
That was great. A few people almost died.
Yeah.
Myself included. But anyway, so it got better. It took him about, I would say, probably another hour to like calm down enough to talk to me.
Monopoly, though. Like, I know what you're saying. I can't not mess with that.
Yeah.
Would you cry? You cried in the car, didn't you? Like.
Well, he looked at me and he was like, "All right, I'm over it," kind of. And I was like, "All right," and I was like, I knew I had him too because I came back with it as soon as I knew he was going to calm down. I knew what I was going to say, and I was like, "You want to go to Baby Stacks?" And he was fine. After that, happiest man alive. Good to go. I took him breakfast, a late breakfast. We went back to the house, packed our stuff up. On his birthday.
Nice recovery.
Packed our stuff up.
Nice recovery.
Went down to the room. Got like a balcony room at the Polo Towers that's down there, so it looks out on the strip. And we ended up going down to what was it called? What is it? Gordon Ramsay's Burgers.
Yeah.
It's called Gordon Ramsay's Burgers, right? It's not a different name.
Yeah, with like B-U-R-G-R.
Biggest.
Yeah.
Biggest.
I heard that
and it
place
was
is
so
really
good.
I heard it was really good.
so good. Their wings, they're kind of misleading because on the menu it says like
Burger joint gets one.
Hellfire. It was an appetizer.
Okay.
And me.
No,
Hey, you know what? Yeah, they put it on the menu. Like it's there. It's kind of there.
Appetizer.
it was a
and
statement,
I
and
love
that
chicken
was
wings.
it.
I was a little scared though because I was excited for them, but they were called Hellfire something wings or whatever, and I was like, these
'cause
are
they
probably
have to
going to
come
be.
out.
Well, I just thought that meant they were going to be really, really spicy.
I'm never worried about that part.
Well, I am because I don't like too spicy, but still. But they were actually really good. They were a good amount of heat.
Ghost Pepper Poppy over here.
They don't take
What was the name of the wing sauce? The Last Dab?
That's that.
Yeah.
They don't take reservations, so the line was long. We waited like an hour, a little over an hour.
That
in
line has always been long.
But there was a bar right next to the line.
Why don't they take
So
reservations?
we don't know. We tried to call and do it online, and they said they're not doing it anymore.
They have because it's unique to burgers and shit.
And
No, that's good. That's
and it's
fine.
a high turnover. Like I said, the line was really long, but it was like an hour.
Years ago, it was
No,
like
that's
that.
fine. It's just, me being me.
Oh, I didn't want to wait in it, but between the Monopoly thing and him really wanting to go here, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go get us some drinks, and we're going to stand at this line.
Yeah.
We're going to stand in line. We're going to eat burgers here.
Which you told me you only got those frozen joints.
Well, that was after though. So I went to the bar and I just got a round. I didn't get a double or like anything like that. I got a margarita. He got a vodka tonic, whatever. And they were so strong. And I was like, okay, this will work. So one drink in for the line, and we're pretty litty at this point because I don't know why, but for some reason the one drink just kind of like did us both in.
What time of day is this?
At this point in time, it's probably maybe 6:30.
Night.
Yeah, so 6:37, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we ate. We had
2 hours in.
had another drink. Ate. It was so good. Really enjoyed it. And then we were walking back towards the room, and there's one of these dispensaries has frozen daiquiris. So they have it set up in the middle of.
It's not a dispensary.
It's not a dispensary. Well, it has a dispensary. It's like
it looks like it's a shop. I've walked past it.
It is.
Times.
It's just literally in the middle. It looks like a kiosk almost, and it's like weed on the sides of it, and then you walk through to like a bar, and it's
like
a bunch of daiquiri
self-serve frozen
machines.
drinks.
So, and they just put the daiquiris in. You just pick a flavor, but they're infused. And I didn't realize. We realized that, but I didn't really. I'm like, how much?
Where's this at again?
This is in
Hollywood,
when you're walking towards the Harley Davidson,
Gotcha,
like
gotcha.
where Rainforest Cafe and all that is.
And all that is up there.
That little mall area
Yeah,
or whatever
just
you want to
little
call
area.
No,
it.
exactly what you, right up there. Right underneath the jumbotron.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And so we're like,
It's
okay, well,
dead
we're gonna
center
get one
too.
on the way back for sure. So we got one of the large one or whatever. It was $20, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this ain't gonna be nothing. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that this is gonna be anything at all. Like, I probably won't even taste anything. Does it really have weed in it? Like that kind of thing. Super sketch. So. Pop that straw
it's
open.
On a strip. It's
Right. And there's a
Right.
bunch
So
of
weird.
dispensaries right there. There
yeah.
really is a bunch. It's like the Ray's dispensary has like 2 or 3 different spots that go from where we were at Polo Towers, where like the Hawaiian market is,
Yeah.
down to that
They
area of
actually
Planet
sell
Hollywood. Weed. Like they are dispensaries.
Okay, 'cause I
Homegirl is
was
standing
like,
outside, with her whatever, doing her security
that's
thing.
the only spot on the strip.
That and
'Cause I don't-
cookies. The cookies now. Because
one?
the one that used to be the Essence that was on right off of Sahara. and
Oh, that's the
Boulevard.
one that's
Oh,
cookies
yeah.
now in front of
Yeah,
Strat.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like the only. That's like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's the one
Okay.
I wasn't going to count.
Yeah.
That one by the Strat. I wasn't going to count that one
Because it's that.
Well, that's what I said. I didn't think they could have it on the strip like that.
Yeah,
so I was
that's what I was
surprised
like,
to see them all.
It's like having a dispensary in Times Square the way they have it.
Yeah, which would bug me the fuck out. Like, wait.
I mean,
what?
it's literally right there in the middle too.
Like, I feel like it's run by cops. Like, that's just dead ass. Yeah. And it's just legal.
No, that's what I'm saying. What he just said is why I'm surprised you went there. I was like, nah, man.
Well, that's what I was so sketch about. The only reason we didn't stop at any of the other dispensaries that were just weed and edibles and regular tea, like the only reason we stopped there was because it was a frozen drink. That's the only reason. Is we were strictly curious on that.
Drink, but I don't think I would have bought it.
I would
Yeah, I'm
no.
not buying the flour.
We're not buying the flour.
Yeah,
We had our
okay.
own flour.
Yeah.
Thrive had a special. We got it on the way out. We were good to go.
Okay.
But I was like, I have to figure out what's going on with this drink. So like I said, we got the drink, and I popped the damn top off of that thing, and I took that first sip, and I was like, oh my god. I was taken back. It was a watermelon flavor.
But she clutched her pearls.
It was so herby. It literally just like straight
Like
herby.
herby,
Oh,
like
herby,
herbs,
okay,
like
okay.
thyme and sage and rosemary,
shit.
like so herby. Like you can taste the weed in these drinks, like for sure. That was just giving an example. Herby, like
there's flour.
it didn't actually taste like rosemary. I'm just saying it was definitely herbs in there. There's green stuff in there. I was shocked. I'm glad that we only got one to split because we didn't need more than one. We really did not. And we had already been smoking. And so that kind of put us on like a different high too, because I didn't ask any questions either. I didn't ask what the weed was in it. I didn't ask if there was any alcohol in the drink, or is it just weed? I'm hoping it was just weed. I'm assuming it was just weed. They're not going to put alcohol in that with weed.
It's Vegas.
Do you think?
It's Vegas.
See, I didn't ask these questions. We didn't ask any questions. We just got it and ran. Well, that's what I thought too, but I was like, no, there's no way.
I automatically assumed there was alcohol in it.
Yeah, I thought it was like a shot and a gram.
I mean-
Like you say frozen drink.
Yeah.
Right.
To be on the strip, automatically I'm thinking there's some alcohol.
Daiquiris, yep.
I mean, I don't know.
You said self-serve, right?
Well, no, they were
not self-serve, but like
it was just the machines or whatever. The girl filled up the little cup thing or whatever. But I don't know. Like I said, we didn't ask any questions. We handed her $20 and some change, and we dipped. So I don't know. The strip gives me anxiety, so I don't like really being down there walking like that, especially in that area. Those people are wild in that area.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember that
whole.
I've never really walked that area like that, like down by the Hawaiian market and like in front of that new Tex-Mex place, and going up them escalators and stuff. I usually stop at Planet Hollywood. I usually don't go. I stop at like PBR bar. I really don't ever cross over.
Like I get in that area.
I didn't even know that daiquiri place was in there. Okay. Like I said, I'd never.
So you don't ever go around to where like the Taco Bell and McDonald's, all that. But yeah.
Nope.
Okay, I can understand that. It
I'm
looks a
on
little
the Chick-fil-A that's right down there.
Unless you go into
But
like one of those like that B-dubs or hot and juicy over there, it don't really got no reason to be over there.
And even with that, you can walk up from the valet on the
like
other
I said,
side.
that's over right underneath. Like it's above Planet Hollywood, or whatever how you want to look at it, right underneath the
Yeah, and that big crossover
Yeah, there's
that
the two
goes
bridges that come out. One that goes across Harmon,
goes
one
to
goes
Aria.
across the street.
I just know once you hit that bridge on that street, because I'm excluding Marquee, not Marquee, but Cosmopolitan. I'm excluding that because they actually hold it down over there. But once you cross that bridge,
it's wild down there.
and you head.
That's where the arena is too.
Towards
South.
If you make a right,
I guess, or towards the stratosphere.
That's north. Yeah.
Oh, that's north.
Okay, north.
That's the heart of the strip.
But I'm saying, like from that corner north, if I had a gun, I'd feel more protected. Is what I'm saying.
Really, the south part of it is so much worse.
Honestly, I'm
where
the inverse.
we were, that south
Planet
part.
Hollywood and North. That's where the money is. That's where the money is.
That's golden.
The gaps in between,
That's
because
Bellagio,
you got think about it like this. You got MGM,
and Wynn, and
then
all
you
of
have
that.
the Burlington and the Ross, and where Fat Burger
And the
is,
US
Fat
Polo,
Bar, and then
and
it's
the M&M
just random
store.
businesses
Maybe my thinking's off.
New York.
So you cross over the bridge. It's Harley
across the
Davidson.
street from City Center and Crystals.
No.
Yeah.
So you cross the other one. It's Harley Davidson, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Other bridge is
where
Harley
that is. Yeah, now it's a Mexican place.
It's Tex-Mex now.
Yeah, right.
Right there in the corner.
Where like the tour guides be and all that, and then you wrap around and
that's
you go
where all
down
the
that
that's
way.
where all those
Once I
dispensaries
start
are.
down towards Peppermill.
Oh, but
No,
you're
see,
talking
we're
about
not going there. That's
towards,
way- that's going towards Stratosphere.
Yeah, that's
That's
way
what I'm
different.
I'm talking, but I'm talking about on the
PH
actual
first.
Yeah, from
strip.
PH on down.
South side of the strip is so much worse.
Where Tacos El Gordo is and the Pepper Mill down. Oh yeah, niggas die. It's like,
Well, that's where Circus and all that is. Where I'm talking about
I'm talking
going
about
the
that
other
whole
way.
part
He's
from
talking about-
Circus up to Planet Hollywood.
No way.
All that.
Well,
No way.
number one,
I don't
That's
think
what I'm
so.
talking about.
I don't think so.
That's too far
I've
of a
worked at a
stretch.
lot of those properties
That's too
too.
far
I
of
don't
a
think.
stretch, too.
I don't think.
If you're talking from Spring Mountain going forward, it goes to
All the
Cool,
way down
then
to
starts
Trop?
to get dicey. Well, no, Spring
Well,
Mountain going
Harmon.
towards like Sahara. That's
Okay.
where, but then again, you got a lot of Hilton residences and things like that. You still got Sky over there. You have high-end residences and hotels. There's not as much foot traffic because there's not as many casinos.
I've walked.
Where the casinos
that.
aren't is where the most shit happens.
Okay.
I can actually say that I've walked several times from that point, that Planet Hollywood, Aria, Cosmo point, all the way down to Wynn with no problems.
Yeah.
I haven't ever really done the other way other than up and down the New York side with like a Golden Knights game or something like that. But going the other way, like I said, passing the M&M store and like I said, Ross and the Hawaiian Marketplace and all of those tourist shops that are right there. Like that's
you're on your own.
The Denny's, the Denny's and the Hard Rock and all that. Nope.
That's the end of the civilization.
I don't like going down there. All the way down to MGM.
Like East Coast to me.
Yeah.
But to her, you can see how it could bug her out.
It's annoying.
We see it and we don't think nothing of it.
I think nothing of it. I was just like, be careful.
Yeah, but
that's all I think. But no, be careful.
She's gonna be different. No,
I mean, I was protected last night.
I used to come meet you. Like I met you.
Is that movie theater still there? Or is it closed?
It is. I think it's still open. Yeah, the one that you like, the showcase.
Showcase.
Yeah, it's that's where MGM ends. I think it's still over there. I think it's open. I don't know.
What is it? A movie theater?
Yeah, there's a
Showcase 8 or something like that.
Yeah, it's like
attached to the M&M.
United Artists. Yeah, it's United Artists Theater.
I used to go there. I did not see that last night, but I honestly wasn't looking for it, so it could have very well been.
Yeah, it's so in the tuck, like it's where that like the Burlington and Ross and like before that, there's like a little street you can turn in. It's right there. It's where the Millionaire. It's on the way to the Millionaire Suites.
I just wonder if it's still there.
I don't know. I wasn't worried or anything last night because I was protected, but I just prefer to be on the other side of the
I'm not saying he wouldn't. I'm just saying you sure.
Yes.
Okay.
1000%. And you both know that. Yes. You know that man would never let anything happen to me.
True.
But
I know how he gets.
Yo, why you doing this? See, this is what happens to you. Like, no, bro.
But like, I can see him being.
Is he gonna let me learn my lesson?
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I was trying to find the word.
That's what I was looking for.
He'll let me learn my lesson.
I can see him being patient. Like, I'll give her a minute.
Yeah, he'll do that. But he knows when it's time for him to step in.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't.
That's what I was trying to get at.
He'll let me learn my lesson if I need to. He's definitely not.
That's what I meant by the "Are you sure?" Because I know this.
Then
I know that.
Yes.
You got to do the. Then you got to do the double arm move. All right, come here, girl. Thank you. All right, come here. It's like
it just picks me up.
And she set up enough folks for.
When we talked about the whole thing when I helped her move, that's basically what happened. I was just like, okay. Like they kept going for a minute. I was like, all right, that's enough. And I literally just stood in front. I just stood in front of her, and I was like, Annie,
that's what I'm talking about.
She just goes.
That's what I'm talking about.
She did the one bark over my shoulder, and I turned around. And I was like, yo, you gotta chill. And she goes, all right. And then I wild out and told dude, don't come down here.
I can handle myself, but if I need him, I know he will be there.
Sometimes.
Are you like thinking like? Are you like instead like if he would let me fight? Is that what you mean? Like along those lines?
I don't think he would ever. I
don't think he would let that happen. No. I've seen him around with you. Like you'll pop off and he'll let it go, but then it's gonna be like, all right, come in, fall back. Yeah, you said you emptied the clip. Like let it go. Like.
You say, allow me to please de-escalate this. We're done.
Because after a certain point,
we're done.
Yeah, we leaving, boss. Yeah, we good.
You know,
because then there's
enough has been said.
We've talked about this. I don't know if you were there. I've had that situation happen a few times. Been at sporting events. My girl and me chilling. There's a couple that's of the rival team. There's some trash talk going back and forth. It's good natured. We buy each other some drinks and have a good time with it. But then, somebody's a little too drunk and it starts going and the yipping starts. And then eventually it's the, all right, yo, we good? Hey, yo. And I'll be like, baby, please chill. Why? Please chill. Why? So you can see what happens. I just need you to chill. And if you chill and she keeps going, hey, my man, we good. My lady stopped. Can you handle yours, please? And then if he don't, and she starts talking to me, I will not hit you, but I will fuck up your male representative. And if he can't fight, call your daddy, your brother, your uncle, whoever.
That means she gets to fight again.
Yeah.
No.
No.
That's exactly what that means.
You can't fight unless
that's what that means.
No, because now we both going.
Now we're both in it.
Now we both going.
I can't.
1000%.
Honestly, I just no. Hear me out. This is me.
We both getting locked
up. You think I'm gonna just stand there while she doing all of this and y'all going at it and she want to talk shit to me and talk shit to you? What if she knows I'll knock you in the? Ooh.
We was done.
Hear me out though.
We was done.
Hear me out though, because I know this about me. Once I hit somebody, everything changes. So if you have the car ready, I can't run from the cops, but I can walk 5 steps outside, get in the car, and drive off. That's where I need you.
Where are you running from the cops from?
No, I'm not running from the cops. I'm just getting the fuck out of there. I will.
Nobody's running.
I'm not going to jail. Jail is not a thing I need to do with my girl.
Date night.
We're not even gonna be locked up together.
Date night.
She knows what's up.
Fuck around and find out. They gonna fuck around and find out.
Okay, maybe if I know my girl can fight. Otherwise, like, I've been with a lot of pretty girls and I don't think they can fight. So I'd be like, yo, chill.
With pretty girls that know how to fight.
Oh no, I'm saying I've been with some, but when you with one and be like, if you don't know they can fight, I'd be like, hold up.
What's that one meme or one TikTok? I don't even have TikTok, but that shit even cracked me up. Where the girl's like, oh, I guess I'm 14 today.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Same thing.
No, that's what you should have seen me and Tanisha when we were ready to go up to that school and them little girls were popping off, dropping M-bombs and all this other stuff up at school. I went up to the school. So, and Tanisha wasn't with me, thank goodness. I went up to the school. We de-escalated at least because they weren't talking to Tay specifically. It was just a little group that the little girls were in or whatever. So I was like, but if that little girl would have said that shit to her, I would have went and picked up Tanisha.
Same thing.
We would have wrapped.
If my kid got beef, we got beef together.
1,000%.
If my girl got beef and I've tried to de-escalate it and I've done my part, babe, I guess we both getting locked up tonight. Hey, it is what it is. Date night, ride or die, right?
Pinky swear.
All in it.
I guess that's what you do to pinky swear to kids.
That's all right. We got bail money. It's okay.
Thank you. We good.
We got money.
That's my logic. We both can't bail each other. One of us has to be out to bail the other out.
Phone call. Phone call.
Yeah.
They'll post it.
The thing is, they'll post it now too. Even if you're in there, if you have your money on you, like they'll let you just send it to them over the phone, and you can literally get yourself out.
Hey, I know.
Okay. See, I just learned if you don't punch people, they don't really press charges. So like, I hit people.
We're in a different era.
I hit people in the throat. I hit people in the throat now. Like, you remember he got game, Denzel? Hey, yo, come here. Sit your ass down, B. It's like, it's the best.
That's what I call it. Click them up real quick.
As I taught my little sister and cousins self-defense. Adam's apple, applesauce. It's like right to the throat. It hurts every it doesn't not hurt. It's like,
well, you ever hear so much silence when you do that? We're just like, what? It was so loud before.
Man, my homegirl hit me up when I was in LA, and she was like, I wish I could see you and all that. But she was laughing. She goes, I was telling somebody about the story about you, and I was like, I know what story. When I slammed this dude's head.
Check somebody?
No, I slammed this dude's head on the bar because he wouldn't take a hint. Her aunt passed. She was having a rough time with it. I got called and was like, hey, she's coming over to Dre's. Make sure she's good. You're with her all night. I'm like, cool. She's taking shots left and right to the point where it was hilarious because she took her last shot and passed out, but she goes down just put the shot down and it fell out. That shit was fucking gold. But this dude was trying to talk with her.
You.
Mm-hmm. This dude was trying to talk to her, and I was like, bruh, like this isn't what you want right now. There's plenty of other women. Hey man, look, what are you drinking? I bought him a drink. It's like, you just gotta go. And then I step away for 1 second and she's right here, like where you are, and I just see this hand come out with him trying to touch her, and I just grabbed dude by his neck and just put his head down on the bar. And I was like, and then I kind of just put my face like to his a little bit, and I was like, fuck, did I just tell you? And then I looked up and saw the bartender was terrified because it happened so fast.
I would have been terrified too.
Nah, that thud. Like everybody in the bar stopped. Like, you know when it sounds like somebody drops the TV, but ain't no TV? Yeah.
Just his face.
It's like, whoa.
Your face.
It's almost like a gunshot.
She got to quit. She's a ninja.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to think if I have fought with my girl, which is nobody went to jail because we was at a park, and by the time the cops got there, we was gone. It just turned into I was playing basketball at Sunset Park. Some dude found me. I'm trying to walk off the court. I'm like, girl, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Me and that shit, we got to it. We held it down together one time.
Yeah.
We did?
I said me and the death shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, when were we fighting? Where was I?
The shit that just popped in my head. I had signals like that.
No, I've been in relationships where we were tight enough where shit went down. It's like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, I've never.
One of them. She was like actually the first one.
As an adult, I've never had it happen.
As an adult,
as a kid, like as a teenager, that shit happened like once or twice.
As an adult,
but I was dating a hood chick, so it was
recently,
fun.
not gonna say recently, but like
in adulthood,
2018, 2017, yeah. It was one night over at what's that bar? Everybody goes to. It's right there.
Ellis Island.
Not Ellis, not Sierra, not Steiner's. It's on one of the back rows on I think Dean Martin.
Distill.
Excuse me.
Tommy's or whatever that
Thomas.
is. Yeah.
Tommy.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Tommy Rockers.
Yeah.
That one. Ken Hall, baby.
Yeah. Shout out to them. Had a little incident one night out there in the parking lot
God,
area.
man, we went there so much.
And, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, we held it down there. So no, like I said, I've been in those relationships. Those are some of the better relationships.
I haven't
toxic relationships. Those are,
but at least you knew you had each other's back.
We had each other's back. But it was like,
I think like as an adult, like now, like I guess it's because of my size, and if I say it, if I'm like, yo, chill, and I step forward. Most girls I date just kind of like either fall back, but also have to watch for the ones that are a little too excited about that. But yeah, it's just like you said before. You were like, I never had a dude knock out a girl for me. I'm like, it's like that's how toxic relationships start.
Yeah, no, I've never.
No matter what, I've never hit the girl.
I've knocked the dude out, and then this girl liked me and ended up fucking with her. But I think she only liked me because I knocked niggas out, and I was like, she kept trying to get me to knock other people out.
I had that same incident happen.
Jesus.
Yeah, Puerto Ricans.
No, along the same lines of the whole bar thing, Rock Vegas. When I was in security over there, got into there was a little scuffle. I did the same thing you did, whereas I smashed dude's head on the bar, but I did it backwards.
Ooh. Okay, that's a little worse. Yeah, you got that one.
And shorty on the side, I literally, as I did it, I made eye contact with her as I did it. And she just was just like, you could see it in her face.
Oh. I know that look. Oh.
The fuck?
Hey.
And I was just like, nah, that didn't just happen. So I'm helping the gentleman out now, doing the whole, like, you're being 86 from the property, blah, 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 blah. The whole thing that you're supposed to do. End of the night. I've done forgotten about it now. End of the night, escort everybody out. See said girl. Oh, hey, how you doing? He's just like, I saw you earlier. I was like, I know.
What do I say that? This is not the Karate Kid.
You have you ever been to Rock Vegas?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. All right. So you know how it's one way in, one way out, where it's like a loop. Yeah. All right. So I'm at the exit part where he's like the back part, the end of the loop of the macaroni, I call it.
Okay.
So I'm at the end of the curl, and I'm like, all right, you can go now. And she's just sitting there. She's hitting me with the 90%.
Yes.
Apparently wants you to slam her into the bar.
Dude, what happened to my guts?
That's the kind of girls that went to Rock, though.
I know.
I'm not saying that I'm one of them. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I know the girls that went there. I went there strictly industry purposes because I knew a lot of people that worked there. Mm-hmm. So, and I was still new to Vegas, so I was still trying to get my feet wet in the industry. So I was out a lot.
You know what?
I had something like that happen at Marquee. I
didn't say that.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Yeah. I had something like that happen at Marquee. Just the fight went in, and like we get in there, and it wasn't even like we were throwing hands. Like it was me and somebody else. We just started wrapping people up, taking people down, and like I moved through like 3 people. And this girl was just like, hi. Busy.
Why do girls do that?
Because it's
girls do what?
Why do girls do that?
Do what? What do
that.
Swoon. Like,
what, this?
Hi.
That. Not this. That. Why do girls do what we just discussed?
When you see it that's just
when you like a fight. Business. When you like someone that's handling business, is that what you're meaning?
That's just
I don't really know because, like I said, that's not.
Just said it. She literally just
because they're handling business. Yeah, that's why.
Someone's handling their business.
I was repeating what you said, so like we're on the same page. Okay, that's what you're meaning.
Right.
I'm saying in the terms of that, you had to get business.
That's not necessarily something that I'm necessarily attracted to, like right off the bat. Like, yeah, that's a plus. But also in your line of work, I would expect. I don't know.
Maybe we look good doing it.
I mean, maybe,
that might be it.
That's what it is. Cause
What if it's not your line of work? Like, let's say
we're in regular clothes, show at a function.
Whereas I was at ECB, EBC night,
yeah.
or whatever.
Chilling, like you're there chilling.
What was it? Excess at night, whatever.
Encore Beach Club.
Night swim.
It was Encore Beach Club.
We were all in the back.
They both had them.
Yeah.
So.
Surrender and shit.
Yeah. Surrender. That's what it was. Surrender. Sorry.
Surrender.
Said surrender. We're hanging out by where the tables are. Where you still had
that long bar.
Yeah. But we had a table and we're like, I'm just sitting there chilling. Said individual decided to grab ass of someone I was with. Not dating, just someone I was with. I was like,
you with us, so we gotta say something.
So I do what I do. Not gonna say what I did.
Yo, my man. It just starts with yo, my man. My man.
It was a part of me.
And that was it.
Yeah. There we go. There was a part of me, and that was it.
Okay.
And after that, not the girl that I quote unquote, was lit.
Stood up for.
There you go. But a passerby.
I mean, maybe that's just something that she's into. Like I said, if I personally see like that going on in a club, that's not what I'm thinking. I'm here for it because you stuck up for somebody. Like if they saw the person grab them and then you stick up, like cool way to spark a conversation, I guess. Like sure, but that's normally when I beeline the other way. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't really want to be involved with anybody who's involved. I don't know.
I had it happen with a coworker because I was just like, I saw it happening and she was just tiny. I was like, come here.
I mean, I'd probably like dab you. I'd probably like be like dab you up and be like, yo, that was, really honorable of you to do that, to stick up for her, whatever. But I wouldn't be like taking my panties off or anything.
Throw them on the stage. No, but like I had a fight where like I remember it was a couple of us, but like I slid my jacket off and tossed it aside and just handled business. But like I had that moment where like somebody looked at me and I'm like, all right, and then everything is done and they're just hi. Yeah, all right. It's like,
I mean, hell, if that works for you guys, then by all means.
No, it's not that it works. It's
no one goes out there and says, let me start a fight.
Yeah. Of course not. And I don't think anyone really goes out with, I'm going to get with whoever starts the fight. I don't think that either. I think that, I don't know, maybe in the moment they're attracted to how you handled the situation. And
I think it's being in your element.
Yeah.
Because it's the same look you get if you're playing with a kid and you and that kid are having a moment, they could have that same kind of reaction.
I do
not
that
the
all
same
the time.
reaction. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fair.
I've watched you do that reaction.
I don't even try to do that anymore.
No, but I don't aim to do it. But if I have actual connection with the kid, then I'm there for the kid. And it's just, you're oblivious. And it's, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Because, like, that's just how I treat it. Because I'm like, I'm not here to appease you. I'm here for the kid.
She took a picture of me and Addie one Thanksgiving.
By the fire.
Yeah, by the fire. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm. I like capturing moments like that, though.
Oh, on our birthday when we had the Hawaiian shirts and I didn't know that we were going to match?
Yeah, they were
my
matching,
God.
Yep.
I just wore it because I needed the shirt to wear.
Like,
and she was so excited.
The comments, the DMs. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, oh my God.
You're welcome.
No. It's not. It's because there's certain people you don't want to sit there and be like, then they,
You're welcome.
It really is certain ones because of that, now me.
Ooh, I should get you one with Avery.
Because I do it.
The boy will have a good effect, but the big guy with the little girl always is going to sit there and have that.
I know. You'd get the same reaction now if you took another picture with her. That girl was gorgeous.
The only way it would work, the only way it's worse is if you had a picture of both of them and they're climbing on you. Oh God, that's where the add-ins come in. Like, hi, like I didn't know you had this side to you.
I was gonna be an asshole. Yes, I was gonna be a legit asshole and leave him here today and take Miku to work and just carry her.
Tiny dog. She has a new nickname.
I implore you to do so.
No, I thought about it.
No, but you have that option whenever you want to.
But I was just like,
yeah, he needs his top down. He needs his top down.
Don't be adding people into this.
Whoa.
Hold on. Don't add people in.
No.
Wait.
No. I'm not adding on because technically you're the add-on because he was around first with her and he hit me up like, yo, top down with Miku. I'm just saying you have claimed to do so if you want to.
Don't call me an add-on again.
But you legit know what she looks like when she hangs on me, like when
Dickhead.
like when I carry her like that.
Oh, I know.
Like you know,
like
how
I said,
it
she's
just it's
with her
nothing.
spider eyes.
Yeah. It's actually kind of disgusting. Like it's one of those
Like
things.
so weird. Ben, so I was just told him in the car. I mean, I know she does that. But Ben's never really been around her long enough to see like.
Sometimes her eyes will look.
So it looks like spiders, like a spider eyes almost. Like she'll look one this way and one's this way, and it kind of freaks you out a little bit.
She also does when she lays like down and lays her head down. Her eyes basically are up angled 2 different areas.
She'll have her ears up. She's real cute. We gave her a new nickname. She Tiny Dog.
Dog's a fucking alien, dude.
She cute though. Maybe that's why her and I get along so well. She's an alien.
But
she's definitely one of a kind. But like I laugh because like she saw me, she jumped on me, and then that was it. And
she was cool for like 3 seconds, and then she was back to just
like I was like I've been replaced by a white woman and a light skinned nigga. I'll be goddamn.
I think she really just enjoys being around Chewy.
Yeah, I think it's just it's, like I said, this is the environment I wanted for her. So I'm glad she's so happy that it's just hey, and just goes on about her business.
Yeah.
I would.
But as a parent, it stings. I get it.
Yeah, but no, you definitely have top down privileges.
I appreciate that. You know what? I'm gonna leave that there.
You lost it, didn't you?
It's under the couch.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay.
And now you got a surprise for later.
Or he does. Either one. Or he does.
No, once the show's over, he'll probably pick it up.
You better get to it before he does.
Speaking of which, dude. Okay.
Look,
What I do now?
All right. So
Bubba, you
Saturday
gonna
I
break
was
the
off.
blinds.
Saturday I was off. Okay, this is my weekend. Talking about you now. I don't understand you sometimes, man. He's quick. He's really quick. He's gotten quicker. Taller, bigger, and I just can't leave stuff around like I used to anymore.
Not that you can leave stuff around anyway.
You gotta put things higher up.
I honestly don't know where I left the joint. I woke up Saturday.
Oh.
He was like, oh, here we go. Drop his head down like you gonna tell this shit down. Like,
right.
You just gonna tell all my business.
So I had just opened it up. It was a pre-roll. So I was like, I was off, and I'm thinking Bone Thugs and Harmony tonight. All right, we're gonna get it slapping. It's Saturday mornings. So take him for a nice little walk.
He turned his back to you.
He turns. I don't care. Part of my bag. I don't care. Shoot.
Disgust me, Dad.
And I'm smoking. Taking him for the long walk too. That's what I'm saying. Like, trying to tire him out and everything. Get back. I got like half the pre-roll left. I thought I put it back in,
in the tube.
in the tube thing. Yeah, I thought. Go back to the tube thing. Tube thing's fine. It's just like this, like just sitting there empty. It's like, I guess I might have just like set it down on the counter or something, assuming. Never found it. Mystery, whatever. But I do know the result was about 30 minutes later, this nigga over here is zonked
Well, he found it.
and paranoid.
Yeah, he texted me and he was like, he can't have sativa. He is wilding right now.
Dude, I can hear my own heartbeat. Nigga, that's what it's supposed to do.
This nigga is in the corner going through it.
I just want to come down. I just want to come down.
I'm like,
I want it
all
to
right.
be over.
I take him outside. Now the sun scare him.
What is that? Why is it looking at me? Like,
He scared a cat downstairs. Everything.
I'm surprised he wanted to go outside.
He wanted to go back inside real quick.
nah, this ain't it.
Poor guy.
I'm sorry, Brody. But you got to stop eating weed. It's like you do it to yourself.
I try to be responsible. I really do.
I mean, but he's good.
He
with-
likes weed though,
he
because
likes
like
weed,
I've
but
left
he's-
I've
he
left
just
full
can't
blunts in the
have-
ashtray, and Miku don't go nowhere near it.
Right.
That nigga likes weed.
Yeah, he
But he-
likes weed.
But he responds well to other strains.
So
strains.
you might as well
Weed
make an
strains.
IG account for
Jesus.
him and get him some
Strains.
sponsors. No, get him some sponsors so he can put in on the weed. It's like
You need to start doing something because like this is getting ridiculous. So the whole day I'm dealing with him, waiting for him to calm down, waiting. It's just time's going on. I mean, it's getting longer. I was like, because by this time his high lasted about a good 6 hours. Good 6 hours. Good strong 6 hours.
sounds like a nice one and a half, maybe 2 gram joint.
It was
Pre-roll.
It was a full gram pre-roll.
Oh.
He ate half of it. So half a gram of some nice
Baby lungs, basically.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, no, because in his defense, I guess I say normally what he's always had has been indica or a indica dominant hybrid. So this was his first full sativa.
Okay, sit down.
walls are spinning, huh, Brody?
Man, he was over in the corner by the front door.
You're fine. You have room. Come on.
Yeah, we talking about you, buddy.
Oh, my big boy.
All right, plop it down. So yeah, so I dealt with that, and then this is where we get to the sad stuff, I guess. So at this point I'm debating
Oops, sorry.
on whether or not to go to the concert. And I'm like,
Just the Wu-Tang one? Or no, what concert?
Bone Thugs.
Oh, Bone Thugs, yeah.
Bone Thugs. This is Saturday.
Oh, I got
And
hit
then-
Saturday too. Yeah, we talked.
Yeah, and then this is when I get hit to the news that
A friend of ours
close
passed.
friend of ours passed away.
Oh, my
From COVID.
My condolences.
And I think you know him too. Joel.
Worcester.
Worse.
He had the.
I know him in passing. I
He
didn't
had
know him,
the party bus business.
Yeah.
I know,
He
I
worked
knew who
with
he
us
was.
at Chateau.
He was a
I know.
host.
Yeah.
I remember him in passing, and he was always polite and cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can act like I know
Yeah,
him.
that
but
shit
nah,
hit real hard.
This is the
Saturday.
first
I was
time
at
hearing
work and I saw it online, and that shit hit
And I was just like,
real hard.
and
Yeah.
those are one of those things where I was just like, can I get a break?
Y'all saw me go through it a couple weeks ago.
We didn't right, exactly.
Yeah, and it's just like
I felt what you was going through, and then we didn't talk about it last week, but the whole Young Dolph situation, just the situation alone, how it went down, and why it went down, and all that. None of it makes sense, and it was just like, come on.
I have a stance point that
And to get hit with something even
More personal. Yeah.
Way more personal.
way more personal. I was just like, give me a break.
Yeah.
Can I get a break, please? So I did what I do when shit gets piled on, and I guess I shout out to YouTube for this, where it's like I end up literally watching full unedited blocks of either Saturday morning cartoons or afternoon cartoons from the 80s on YouTube. Just so
Okay.
that way I can just be like, let me be a kid again.
Yeah.
Seriously, that's what I do. I know that sounds weird, and I know it's like, how do you
No.
find that stuff on YouTube? But it's
You
literally
search it.
it's literally a full unedited block, commercials and all, so you can see the commercials from I can watch the commercials from when I was a
You
kid.
can run and make your cereal real quick. Try to get back before it comes back on.
I have a
Ooh,
full-
yeah.
I told you, I watch
have
professional
a-
wrestling. It's the same thing.
Charms, just so that way I could just be like, it soothes me.
Yeah.
So I know it sounds weird. That's my vice. Where it's just like to like calm me down, and because it's like when you hear that shit, it's like because he's our age,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? In between my age and yours and so forth. I was just like, come on,
And like healthy, like
yeah,
not
healthy.
Yeah.
not a big drinker, doesn't do drugs,
Right.
like just an overall a really, really good dude. He used to, a lot of his buses would come through Flamingo. And when I was dancing over there, he would always stop in and see me and give me a tip and ask me how the kids were. He would always hit me up at checking on me, checking on the kids. And we've all known each other for 10 years, over 10 years. So
long time.
That's definitely a huge hit to our industry, especially like the OG industry from
that's what it is.
Those span of years.
It's the OGs, what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because even when Jenna passed, Jenna was OG too. Jenna was,
I laughed because somebody called me an OG. He's like, "You my OG," and I was like,
"Oh no, I'm definitely
people call
OG
me that
now."
all the time. And I'm just like.
And I want to dispel it, but it's like it's true though. But like the people who are our OGs, like I've said this before, from especially like my Dre's days. The main guys that like mentored me up, they're gone. Over the years, my old boss Big Al, the homie Toby, the homie Rob that passed away last year, at the beginning of the year. At this year, I forgot. Like it felt that long ago.
God damn. I don't want to say his nickname because it was disrespectful, but it's like that's what we called him.
No, say his nickname.
We called him Grape 8.
I know who you're talking about. I casual, like it was casual with him.
But it was
when I say casual, it's like, yo, I see you, yo, what's up? I either see I see you at your spot or you see me at mine, and it's just.
Why can I not remember his name? He was at Rock with Us, and I that's why they want to bring it up, like because his nickname can be looked at disrespectfully, but that's what we called him he answered to because.
No, when I met him, he was like, "Yo, just call me Grape 8."
Yeah, and
I was like, all right, bet, like, yo, like,
but yeah. And then, like I said, with Alex Lee, not too long ago, back in New York, and everything with that, and I was just like, that's what I said. I needed a break. Yeah. I just needed a break.
I feel that.
From all of it.
It sucks that I was at work when I found out, but dance is a therapy for me. It was a good way to kind of get that out. I had my moment, where I was upset, but I was able just to kind of go downstairs, release some frustration, kind of, I let it go in the car when I got out of work, but it still helped for the time being. So I get that. I just didn't have any cereal.
Right. I had
cereal's a big part of it.
I had Lucky Charms, and like I said, some good weed still. They 10 for $70. That's a nice
$100 ounce.
I got a $100 ounce. That's what I sent you. Yeah.
Yeah. That's like,
and then the $100 ounce. I was just like, you know what?
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
My Thanksgiving week is going to be,
Oh yeah.
And I guess for I'm pretty sure with the the visa process and everything that they're doing on their side, I'm probably going to be here at least probably another week.
Okay.
So I'll definitely be. I'll be here for Thursday.
Okay.
I already talked to family, and I was like, my brother was like, "You gonna come through?" And I was like, "You live way in the heart of Henderson, bro." It's like I'm not making that trip. It's like
I'm cooking so much food.
I'm gonna be at your house because I'm gonna see my dog and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's check in.
Hell yeah! I like that.
I knew
Usually he says yeah. The fact he said hell yeah, like you up the
I knew the answer in my head, but
but still, condolences to Joel, his friends.
Friends, family.
Yeah, love all the loved ones.
I don't want to miss you, brother, for real. He was always someone I would always see in passing. He would come into my job,
Just a good dude.
Yeah.
Just a really good guy. Like, didn't have beef and drama, especially in this industry. It's really hard, to maintain. Ended up taking his experience and clients and stuff from hosting all the way to owning his own business.
I just remember he never had an ego.
Party buses.
Oh. No, but never. I'm saying like those.
He was like an uncle.
When I'm the door guy though, me being the door guy though, my interaction with you is very limited. So I can remember who's an asshole, and I can remember who was like, "Hey, boss, if you give me a second, hey man, take your time." I remember those people because it's like, "Nah, you working? Go ahead, man. Whenever you get me." That makes me want to get you faster. That really does, because I'm working here. Like, let me work. And it's just that basic respect of it. It's the same thing. Like, if I go and you're bartending, of course we're friends, but I'm gonna wait till if you got a bunch of orders to handle your business. Yeah, I wait. Yeah, I did. I was just,
you have. Actually,
I was just like, y'all finished ordering? Yeah, y'all moving? Cool. Then we slid in. But it's more so to those lines. It's like, that's just the one thing I remember. Like, he was one of those type of people that would be like, yo, give me a second. And, they give you a minute and then you try to give them the world because it's like, you understand that I'm working.
It's always the good ones, man.
Yep.
It really is. It just, I don't know. That one hit real hard.
I will say this is 2 times in a row that I've gone to Cali, and the shitty weather has been there when I've come there. The first time was after the day I ended up being there the day after Kobe passed. Just because I had already earmarked that time frame to go out there. This time I went out and it was just gloomy and foggy, but I actually had a really good time. Like, I just kind of was by myself too, though, and that kind of like sparked the idea of like definitely traveling. Like, it was fun just to be able to kind of, I'm gonna go over here, like move around. I walked my fucking ass off, which I realized people in LA don't do, but it was just kind of like, it felt good outside, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna walk. And I just walked a little bit, and then I walked a little bit more, and then I stopped and checked. Like, I looked at the address of where I was at because I had to go to the federal building to get my passport because of the appointment, which I shouted them out. Yo, I love that fucking process. It took me an hour from when I got there to get in and get all my paperwork and leave, and they were like, it'll be ready at 1. It's like, I don't even got to go far. I'm just going to go hang in the area. And then, like, it literally, to get it done in half a day, I was like, because I was Tuesday, I'm like, shit, I got all of Wednesday to myself. Let's fucking go. And, you know, like, hit up Fairfax, hit up some friends, you know. I will say this whole leaving process, I've had more girls take me out to eat than I can recall in a while. Yeah, like.
What's it called once you hit her up? My bad. I guess I should text you this.
What?
Some friend I am. The Aussie.
Oh, okay.
Because, honest to God, up until yesterday, I was under the impression you was already gone.
I can understand that.
And she was like, he better not be gone. I was like, I think he is.
This is why I love Jada. He's like, last I recall, I know he left on Tuesday to go somewhere.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure he's gone.
And
then some told me to hit up, check your IG.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it just so happened. It was like 38 minutes ago. Yeah, it looks like I'm working on paperwork and email and something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was, I had to do that because like, every time I got hit up, hey, how are you doing? I don't know yet. It's like, it got to the point, like, my mom called me and answered the phone. I was like, I don't know yet. And she goes, who are you talking to?
Out loud.
Sorry. Yeah, I was like, I apologize. And she goes, you don't know. I don't need you stressing about it. And I was just like, yeah, but I hate purgatory. Like I said, that post I put, it reminded me of being a teenager, giving your house phone number to a girl, and then having to wait for her to call you, and you really wanted her to call.
Yeah, that's what I'm at right now, bro.
that's yeah. Like that answer, like.
What are you know what we're talking about? That's what I'm at right now, literally.
Really?
Number in the IG, just waiting for something to follow. Jesus.
The best is when you don't even follow me. I don't. It's like,
and you're homie. I can't even follow her. Like I said, I'm blocked. I still don't even know why. So my mom was driving me to the airport on Tuesday, and she was like, well, she's giving me to talk because she basically broke it down that she doesn't want me to. She wants me to go. But she also wants me to be happy, and she goes, she doesn't know if that might be the place for it. She's like, well, no, you're social, you have your friends and you do your podcast. And she goes, you're dating that girl? And I was like, dating what girl? She's like, the little Australian girl. I'm not dating her. She goes, you've posted her twice. And I was like, I feel like a hoe. It's like when you say that. It's like, because I don't post nobody. No, I was like, I invited her to a work thing because it was like a birthday gift for her. No. Show up, get a drink, eat some desserts, whatever. But then the wedding.
The wedding was beforehand.
Okay.
I was like, if there's a third thing, then yeah, I can understand that one. But I was like,
there's the third thing. Apparently, I gotta be there. I was like, wow, no.
Hey man, no, this is a fact. If you have a solid +1, you roll with that.
No, she was like, yeah, we all gotta go out before you go. Why I gotta be there?
Oh, she said that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck does she think she is, though?
Jada, why I gotta go?
Trust me, the last nigga. Unblock me first. Then we can
you should live with that. Just
you should have said that.
Or you'd be like, hey man, we gonna take a picture. What's your Instagram? I can't.
Yeah, no.
Fuck that. They're like,
no, you just put it in the phone. Hey, just tag yourself. It's like
the opportunity's there, just waiting for it. I'm just not going to call it out like that.
Oh no, but it's just if it's a layup, that shit's gonna be comical.
Kobe, seriously, 'cause that's what I'm doing.
Same time.
Shoot on this one.
The Dame wave.
But yeah, hit her up.
Wow, like no, the fact that it's a third part, like it's like you talk to me,
It's like, look, I'm just trying to say good morning.
That was Keith. What?
I'm like, he's gone. The look on her face when I said that. Was like,
oh shit. Okay, no, this what day was this?
This was yesterday, nigga. Shit.
That explains something. Okay.
This was yesterday morning. Like I said, early. I left work at 11:30.
That explains something. Okay.
Oh, yes.
He's gone.
And like I said, I came home to what I came to, so that's when I dealt with what I dealt with. So I was more focused on that. So by the way, that little tidbit for you, sir. So yeah,
I have to text an Australian girl.
Who was it? Is it Sub-Zero that ripped your heart out?
That was Kano.
Kano, sorry. Yeah.
Who was also Australian.
Yeah.
But it's like...
Because if she had that look in her face, I
just... Snatch your soul?
Yeah. She went from you like you took something from me, now I must take something from you.
What's she mad at you for?
I don't know.
She's not mad at him. She's mad.
She kept saying, she kept on saying, fuck off. There's a fuck in there. I was like, it was something.
Oh my god. This is comical.
And I kept on saying, remember, she's Australian. She'll know. So, she said like 3 or 4 times. Oh, please. Please. Yeah.
Hello. What up, boo?
A few moments later.
I love you too. I'll see you soon. All right. Bye. I mean, I wasn't. That's why I asked you yesterday. I was like, "Is that the Friendsgiving you're going to?" And then he's like, "Nah."
Oh no, he goes, "Oh, that's what I did," and I'm just like, "I'm a casual." It's like,
don't know what I did
or didn't do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You want to go?
I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Huh?
I don't go where I'm not invited.
Yeah.
Hey,
you're right.
No, chill out, please, sir. You know, pothead ass.
It's lit. You gonna eat it when it's lit?
No, you just blow something towards him. Why you look like you're fiending?
You a hype.
You wanna come sit down? Come on.
Join the cipher.
Yeah, I didn't mean to have you have to deal with Australian special forces. My bad.
It's that time of year where I deal with a certain
getting thick, boy.
Level of energy.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what I did. Especially in that situation, I really don't know what I did.
I don't think honestly that you did anything. I think that it's like a slip of the mind thing as connections drift apart. I can't. Oh, so you know what you did then?
you know it's not that.
I'm trying to help you out. Like
I'm saying it's not that. I know it's not that. Like text has been read. Little shit. So I know it's not that.
Well, guess what, folks? I'm an investigator.
She gonna find out.
Watch. Stay tuned.
Next week's episode, I'm gonna have to listen.
Hit that like button.
No.
Subscribe.
It's definitely gonna be a few moments later.
Well, I ended up inviting her for Thursday.
Oh, that'll be interesting. I'm gonna show my whole ass that day. I hope you're prepared.
So it's like Monday.
What do I need to be
a little bit
prepared
like
for?
Monday.
I don't
Which
give a
actually,
damn.
no, Monday you weren't in the wrong. So it's like,
What are you gonna do that's gonna upset me? You gonna bring up
Thanksgiving.
Bring
nah,
up.
as long as
How
you
are
don't
you
say
gonna
nothing-
ruin it?
As long as you don't say nothing to her kids, you good.
And he would
No, but I'm
he would
saying
never
that's
do
the
that.
only thing you would have
but
to do to fuck it up for her.
like, I don't care about the Monopoly thing. I apologize, and we're over it. Like, he'll probably laugh about it now, and he'll probably make fun of me for the rest of our lives. Which you can do that if you want to. If that's enjoyable
Drop
for
some
you.
hints. Be like, yo, man, you check
But,
out
like-
Park Place.
Jada, you know that my home is your home, so you're fine. You're not bothering anybody. As long as you're not bothering me, I don't really give a fuck what anybody else thinks.
All right. 100th episode gonna be interesting, folks. Cause all I heard was kid gloves off.
That's not even what she said, but that's all
not
I
what I
heard.
said.
Yeah, that's not
what I said.
That's not what she said
You
at
can
all.
still behave
cordial.
yourself and
Be polite, as you can.
You don't have to come in guns
blazing.
I'm not gonna come up guns blazing.
Don't come in like the.
You ain't got to come in locked and loaded, but I mean,
Just keep it on the hip.
you can put your hand on it.
What's the word?
I just don't know who you feel like you're going to unload on, because who are you unloading on? The kids?
No. Why does it
So,
keep bringing
like,
up the kids?
but that's what I'm saying. There's not
Why
going
do
to
you
be,
keep bringing up the kids?
because there's not going to be anyone there.
No, stop, folks. I like these kids.
You love these kids.
Love these kids.
No.
Why?
I brought it up because I said the only thing you could do that would fuck it up for her would be say something fucked up to the kids, which you won't do.
Exactly.
So
And then I'm saying, who could you possibly unload upon? And it's a joke as the kids, because never mind, because they're annoying and a lot. I'm just kidding. I love them.
It's the boy. No, it's like,
no, the boy.
we love him.
The boy catches a stray every now and then.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
He
lie.
knows it.
he gets the palm on the back of the head. Go on, boy.
It's the thump sometimes. It happens.
The usual.
But I'm saying, I don't know out of who's going to be there that you're really going to
I'm
unload
just gonna
upon.
upset Ben to upset Ben. Monopoly thing.
Hey man, we want to.
See, he doesn't take it as that. He just takes it.
He knows he's from Jersey. We take it to him all the time.
He just takes it as his homie cutting up or whatever.
Right,
He
right.
doesn't take it like
I
that.
tell him I do it because he's from Jersey.
I'm gonna have my. I'm gonna have
he
my.
understands.
I'm just honestly really
I'm gonna
glad
use
that you
my
guys
usual
all really
mixed
get
talk.
along, considering how the relationship started.
Yeah.
well, all right, no,
Not relation, like friendship, not
I
our
just
relationship,
remember
friendship,
I just remember.
with the whole wrestling thing and all of that.
Oh,
Oh God.
oh no,
That's him.
yeah, that was.
Cause I'll be damned. That would have been me.
It was better that it was me than it was him.
We would all be strangers.
Or at the very least, your relationship would be slightly affected. You'd be like, I'm gonna go home for the holidays. If you fail, it's for the best. Like,
When was that?
That he said that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. He got here.
You were already part of the podcast then.
yeah,
Yeah, he got here in
She had been a part of the podcast.
August of last year is when he
You
got
told
here.
us about, because you were telling us about the background and everything before, and I remember you were like, Annie, look at me. Are you okay? And it was just like, and it was the moment of concern.
It had to have been August. It had to have been September of last year, because he moved in August.
I was working at SDK still, I remember.
Never mind.
The random bringing
it's
of bread.
been-
Yeah.
It's been over a year.
Nah, he's good
Still a
people.
good laugh.
He's good people.
Yeah.
It's just easy to fuck with. It's just like so easy.
And then said person on, if said person shows up, flaky. Is that why it started?
Is that why it started?
Could be why it started.
I feel like you felt that when you said it, but I've said that too, dead ass.
Well-
I said it on the last one because I was real iffy about the
okay.
invite.
Is that maybe that where it popped up from?
Because I was iffy about the invite, but she turned around and invited me.
Okay, because
Well, the thing was, is I spoke to her after I found out about Joel, because that was like, she was a part of our
Right.
group there.
Yeah,
So,
I
and I
know.
spoke with her after I'd found out about it, and that's when we started talking about Thanksgiving. So, up until that point, her and I really hadn't talked very much. The occasional, miss you sis, hope you're doing well kind of thing, but
something happened during that pandemic.
I did a lot of shit in pandemic, so I mean,
Oh yeah, God.
Ben was actually breaking it. Ben was breaking it down the
I
other
did a
day in
lot.
the car. It was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I did a lot of shit in LA.
He was like, "Wow, you had a great
Lot of
2020,
shit.
actually."
You'd have been proud of me, sir.
All
The
right.
2 days I was in LA, smidge wilding.
That's fine. That's what you're supposed to do.
He saw a dolphin.
Yeah. I went to Santa Monica Pier. First time going there, but it was like, yeah. And I love going to other places because, yeah, it's something about Vegas. Because I walk around other places, I get nothing but smiles. It's like, Vegas is just, no reaction. I'm like, okay. It's like,
Florida too. Ain't nobody was really smiling in Florida.
now, New Orleans was dangerous. It's like I was walking down the street and it was like, hey.
I was smiling because I didn't have a mask on. I was like, cheesing?
Man, look, the casual thickness of that city and its women is beautiful. They eat good, they live good, they dance a lot, and the weather's fantastic. It's like...
So, okay.
Trying to keep it on a positive note.
He's wild right now. So, what else did I do? Oh yeah, real quick. So, in the essence of the whole throwback thing, I went ahead and saw Ghostbusters on Thursday.
Is that why we've...
That's a little switch up.
Okay.
I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. Let me go ahead and say that. To give you an idea, the way you like Star Wars is how I really like. Your Star Wars is your Star Wars. Ghostbusters is like my Star Wars.
I get it.
I get that.
Where it's like, I rather prefer that. Where it's just like, it introduced me to a certain comedy, a certain way of comedy. It also introduced me to like, oh shit, I actually do like horror to a certain extent. And this is just like the first movie where it's just like, I went back several times and watched it in the movie theater. When it came out on HBO finally, or when I could finally rent it from Circuit City for some reason. I could rent it. I was always renting it. It was just that movie. I'm always watching it. I love Ghostbusters.
Your niece loves Ghostbusters too.
Yeah.
Her favorite, like when the Statue of Liberty starts moving, that is her favorite.
That's actually my favorite
part.
Ghostbusters. Like,
that's my favorite.
Aside from the Bobby Brown joint on it that I really fucking love, the On Our Own joint.
Well,
it was the comedic timing of Bill Murray.
There's some things about Ghostbusters 2 that some people do and don't like.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, it's kind of close to home to me. Where it's just like, I watched the Saturday morning cartoon with Arsenio Hall. I used to watch, he voiced Winston on that show.
I remember that.
Another fun fact, the guy that voiced Peter Venkman's character on the show, or excuse me, here's how it goes. The gentleman that voiced Peter Venkman, who was played by Dan Aykroyd on the show, is the same guy that voiced Garfield on the Garfield cartoon back in the day.
Okay.
Who Dan Aykroyd voiced in the movie Garfield.
Wasn't that Bill Murray?
Bill Murray, excuse me.
Yeah.
I keep saying Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, Bill Murray was making
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. The Bill Murray character is voiced by the same dude on two different shows, but those two characters are flipped.
Yeah, and he's
movie to
Garfield.
TV.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Fun
That was
fact.
my favorite. Bill Murray had my favorite joke from Ghostbusters 2. He was like, can I put the baby down? You're fat and you're pear-shaped. I laughed so fucking hard. And I was just like, yes. That was the scene.
Oh, you know why I told all that. But anyway, so like I said, it's near and dear to me. The original OG Ghostbusters 2. So when Ghostbusters 2016 dropped with the
Leslie Jones, McCarthy.
The female cast.
I watched it,
I didn't see it, honestly.
and
I wasn't too
to their
interested.
credit, it was funny, but it wasn't Ghostbusters. Like it didn't have the heart.
Yeah.
It didn't have it was just missing.
It was missing something.
Missing whatever it was, it wasn't there. Not because they were female or everything like that. Because I can go ahead and tell you about how in this review of the actual movie, it's not even about that.
You mentioned that before. You said it was actually like you're like I laughed, but it's your least favorite Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, it's because it's not Ghostbusters. It's not. Yeah. It's just
in name only.
Yeah. So it's like you remember the other Ghostbusters cartoon that had the monkey. Or the gorilla.
It was not the same.
That it's not the same. It's like only a name. So, with that being said, I go and see Ghostbusters Afterlife, where this is more of a direct sequel to, I guess you could say, the first two, making it a trilogy. And immediately I was like, oh, so that's why it's called Ghostbusters Afterlife. The story revolves around, Egon. That's like I don't have the headphones on. The story surrounds Egon's grandchildren, played by one kid from Stranger Things. I can't remember his name. Wolf.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
the wolf kid with the curly hair.
Yeah, and
I knew her name.
Dustin, right?
Huh?
Is it the boy?
Yeah.
Dustin, right?
No.
The character Dustin?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know his name. It doesn't show off the top of my head. Sorry.
Wait.
But either way, and I can't remember the little girl's name. God, it's escaping me. She holds down the movie. Literally, like, she carries the whole movie on her back. This little, I'll say she's probably about 13-year-old girl. Carries this whole movie on her back. The other character that carries the movie isn't even there. It's just cinematics, camera tricks. When I say it's not even there, it's like it's not even there visually. It's just like the statue moves, the book opens, the light moves.
The supernatural element.
The supernatural element is just there.
Okay.
That's the character.
Okay.
That holds down the majority of the movie. So, is Ghostbusters definitely in spirit? But
it's a newer take on it.
It lacks the comedy that 2016 and the other two had. It just lacks the funny. And it also lacks one big thing that the other three had, and that it's not in New York. New York plays a huge element in this movie.
But I think that I kind of like the idea of him, like something happening in his hometown, which...
It's like, but it's in Oklahoma. But it's cool, fine. But it's like New York
is part of the Ghostbusters.
Is part of it.
Yeah.
Even in 2016, they even knew that to have it. It's like it's got to be in New York. Yeah. It's got to be in the city. It's like this one is just like it's they filmed it in Canada, like in Vancouver, I think.
Yeah.
So or Winnipeg or somewhere in the country. So it's just cloudy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I get that.
It looks like Twilight. If you remember Twilight, it was just always cloudy.
Yeah.
And gloomy. That's how it was. It was just cloudy. I was just like, all right, cool.
Well, that's what vampires like.
What's that?
That's what vampires like.
Okay, but I'm watching Ghostbusters.
I guess ghosts like it too.
Like, I'm pretty sure
there's ghosts in the country.
I was like, where did vampires come into play?
And so I'm pretty sure
Dark
like
and
the
gloomy.
sun shine in New York every now and then.
Yeah.
So it was, it was just, and like I said, the whole comedy element just wasn't there. Like she tried her best. Grace, something. Can you look it up for me, please? Just Ghostbusters 2021 cast. I can't remember. Something Grace, I believe. And she held it down, but she's doing like the Sheldon Cooper, young Sheldon,
that type of comedy,
smart comedy.
Okay.
And some of it lands, some of it doesn't. But
is it
McKenna Grace?
McKenna Grace,
soon,
yeah.
Damn it, soon.
And the other kid is Finn Wolfhard.
See, told you there's a wolf in there.
Yeah.
I smoke a lot of weed, folks. All right, I'm not gonna remember a lot of names. So yes.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
So McKenna Grace holds it down, and Finn's not really in the movie. And every time he pops up, it's just like Finn Wolfhard. Excuse me. He's just annoying. He's just like the big brother that just lies about his age so he can talk to the girl.
Okay.
And I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm glad you like black chicks. Like, he likes the one black chick in the whole town.
In Oklahoma. Hey.
I don't even know. I feel like, and it's like the daughter from I believe it's the daughter from Black Lightning. She plays the youngest daughter on Black Lightning, I believe.
Her?
I believe so. Celeste O'Connor.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She's from Kenya, and she's in the film Sela and the Spades.
Okay.
She's not.
My bad. It looks like her though. She looks like the youngest daughter. Anyway, my bad. So it's not her. My bad. But either way, she plays the love interest for him, and he runs around chasing after her, lies about it, saying like, yeah, I'm 17, blah blah blah, and he's not. And the mom is just like, I don't know, the upset mom because daddy wasn't there because he was a Ghostbuster.
Papa was a Ghostbuster.
I mean, I don't know. So it's like,
I don't know why the Temptations popped in my head right there at that moment, but.
And then Paul Rudd shows up, and he's like, they try to play him off as this character, as the buffoon played by Tully, the Tully character from the OG, played by Rick Moranis. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
So they try to have him fill that role, but he's like, this dude's fucking handsome. It's fucking Paul Rudd with a like.
Didn't he get the sexiest man alive?
Yeah, I'm
or
like
shit like that.
And it kind of shows. Like,
Yes.
I'm like, I kind of hang with this dude. Like, yeah.
I mean, it's Paul Rudd, bro. Like, yeah, there's no Paul Rudd.
He's
slander.
aging very well.
So
He still looks like he did in Clueless. Like, yeah, like
which is
he kills me. Like,
very weird. He has like just
because
a
usually it's
little bit,
us. Like, yeah, like yo, like you got a little.
he's just like a little bit of
like,
bags under his eyes.
is Paul Rudd super light skinned? Apparently, it's like.
I'm like, how many virgins did you sacrifice?
Come to find out, Paul Rudd's super light skinned, and both his parents are black.
Damn.
Hi.
So, but yeah, he's like,
So it was more serious in like the sci-fi element as opposed to the comedy.
and that's what kept me entertained.
Okay.
The mystery of it all. And even with all that said, the ending pays off.
Oh.
And it's just like, this is what I was here for.
I've saw some reviews and somebody said he kind of said the same thing. I like the comedic timing of the 2016 one, but as far as Ghostbusters, didn't feel it. If you want to start a new series of movies from this point, I'm so okay with it. I was just like, I laughed because I read it and I was like, that's a Jada review.
Because
like,
I'm sorry, but because of the way they did, like, there was no connection in the 2016 Ghostbusters to anything whatsoever story wise, but this one is a direct sequel.
it's a descendant.
Yeah, like, you know, just don't like it is Ghostbusters 3.
Yeah.
You know, like, legitimately, it's legitimately Ghostbusters 3.
And you hope there's a Ghostbusters 4.
Right, and they set it up for it. They give you that, like, but it's one of those things where it's just like, to me it seems like it sets up for someone else to do
over.
it though. Like the director or this director or writer is saying, like, I've now given you guys a springboard. Go
Take it over, yeah. This is your new launching point.
But like I said, it pays off, and the payoff is like still like there's a scene in the end where it's just like, man, come on, this is Coco all over again.
Ooh.
I'm sitting there like,
See, the part of the trailer that got me was when they were in the car and they made the turn, but then they had the trap on like I was like, woo! I was like, I'm interested.
Bro.
I was like, I am interested now. Like
because I
the
guess
gizmos and gadgets of it all. Like I love
there's
that
a lot
aspect of Ghostbusters.
a lot of what you call like member berries.
Okay.
Where it's like they they do little things from the like previous movies like to make you, oh yeah, I remember that, I remember this. But the one at the end is just like, come on, man, what are we doing here? It's like, and it's like it pulls at it. I remember the whole. Also, you just hear this one bit.
Okay.
in the theater.
You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. You okay?
I'm just like, and I'm doing the trying to roll them back.
I'm all right. Oh.
Bless you.
Doing the, man, y'all wild that one. Ooh.
Oh. It's like,
but yeah, it was. I still liked it.
what was the Jada score?
That's the problem.
Think of it as if you were telling somebody else they should go check it out to form their opinion.
Definitely watch it.
Okay.
Definitely watch it.
So it's watchable. So it's above a 5.
Oh God, yeah, wait.
Okay, I'm trying to help you figure out the range where it falls at. You traded in the comedy for the sci-fi element of it, so that pushes it up to about in the 7 range.
I'm gonna leave it at a 7 because it has 2 really good lengthy post-credit scenes.
Oh, okay.
And the fact that they were able to pull that heartstring tug, I even give it a 7.5.
Okay.
Was because that was kind of unexpected. Because when I say it's unexpected,
It hit you.
I was like, oh man, they did.
Those
it.
are the best ones.
I was like, they did it. And I was like, and it makes sense.
It's like we always bring up Amazing Spider-Man 2, like when Gwen Stacy, like just being in the theater for that, everybody, whoa, like you knew, but you didn't know it was gonna be like that. And it was the thud. The thud was mad loud. That was part of it too.
No,
Because you saw her hit the ground.
that didn't hit me at all.
Oh, okay. That shit was. I just like I was.
Fuck
oh.
you then.
Yeah, I was like, oh, like wow, and like it didn't hurt, but it was just kind of like the seriousness of it.
By that point in the movie, and this is no disrespect, I was like, can we get to it?
Okay, I understand
It
that.
was like it was like how the people say about the Titanic, you can't bring on the iceberg.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You drew her, she naked. Let's
3
go.
hours in.
Yeah, so it's so that's how I felt.
How much Billy Zane are you gonna give?
Because I didn't like that Spider-Man. That's why I said that. That's the only reason why.
You hear what I said? Did you?
Yeah, I know. Billy Zane. Y'all gonna leave my
Them
man Billy
eyebrows.
alone. Y'all gonna leave my man Billy alone.
Eyebrows.
Yo, he was a dirtbag in that movie, so
He
you
held it
can
down in what was it? Demon Night.
Wasn't he in
The Phantom. It's like,
Yes, the Phantom, but he was in the Mummy.
Hold on.
He was in the
Okay,
Mummy,
before
right?
that, but the cartoon,
Yeah.
cartoon of the Phantom was dope, so I was actually hyped for it.
No, I'm just saying. You put some respect on Billy Zane's name. Man.
Hey, it was in my youth. I'm allowed to make these jokes. Like my man Billy Zane was out here working.
He held it down in Demon Night. You ever see that with Jada Pinkett Smith, the vampire movie shit or the demon movie?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
I've
You're
seen that
right.
one.
Yeah, what was that line comes to me?
He was in some rom-coms too.
Yeah,
No, he's had a long, illustrious career.
he stole some bitches like Pete Davidson.
Like a little,
Yo, the Pete
like a
Davidson.
little, like a little.
Did he steal her or was she a free agent?
Ray Liotta?
They said they get divorced.
Who?
Usually you get divorced, you start dating other people.
I didn't mean to say steal. I didn't mean to say steal, but he's sniping. But yeah, that's Ghostbusters. Yeah, 7.5. Definitely check it out. Definitely bring the kids. It's definitely for the kids.
Oh yeah, they want to see it.
100% for the kids. Because it's all behind McKenna Grace, the little girl in that movie. Like I said, she holds it down. Even in towards the very end, I was like, they gave her even the climactic middle point where she has to hold it down. Like it's just like, wow, she's really going to carry this whole movie. Like there's some nice surprises. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that haven't seen it yet. I'm not going to do that in case you guys want to check it out. But yeah, check it out. It's a solid movie. It just doesn't have it has a spirit, and
it's less comedy, more sci-fi.
Yeah, well, not even sci-fi. It's not even a sci-fi thing. It has the spirit of Ghostbusters. It just doesn't have the comedy that you laugh out loud from that you normally would expect, or you would get from the Bill Murray or Dan Aykroyd. So I can't fault that. Because
I feel like that was also a sign of the times that they can use these comedic actors to push the subject matter forward. So now there's more of a balance to where you can let the story unfold. So
this is definitely more story driven, but it just doesn't. I wanted to laugh, but I was more like, okay, where's the story going? Like,
which is a good sign of a good movie.
Yeah, it's still good. It lacked the comedic element. That's all.
Yeah. The only thing I can say that I truly finished, I finished at a.
Oh God, no! Real quick, sorry. That line is who they gave it to.
You said that line what?
There's a moment in the movie. I didn't even know this person was even in the movie. Seriously, I didn't even
and you get the line. It's like
he is a well-known black actor. I'm gonna say the surprise for you guys.
Okay, I was gonna say save it.
Yeah,
because I feel like it impacted.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, y'all gave it to him.
I did peep the Colin Kaepernick joint, this little series on Netflix.
Okay.
It's like 6 episodes. I'll say this much. Number one, shout out to him, because when you hear his full life story, it's quite interesting, and he has a very interesting take on it.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No, but I know his life story.
Yeah. But like, he has this line where he says, even my whole life, I was never anybody's first choice. Because his mom adopted, his mom gave him up for adoption and all this. But the way that he showcased what he went through, he didn't demonize anybody. It didn't make it, you know what I mean? Even with his parents. Like, I love the people that played his parents. It was old boy with the mustache, Nick Offerman, and Mary Louise Parker. They were his parents. And for what it's worth, they were great parents. But it kind of highlighted that whole, you can be around a black person, but you may not catch this thing because your mind, how you hear it isn't the same. Like, it's not the same treatment. Like, you may not realize that you're seeing it. And it was like the thing is, he broke down microaggressions, all that. And the people he highlighted, like, I've given him a lot of credit because the way he walked away from sport, the way he broke down his charity and stuff like that, how articulate he is and how actually, researched he is. And, when you kind of realize he was a 3-sport athlete and a 4.0 GPA, the nigga's not dumb. Like, he's a very smart person. But the way that the whole series played out, I'm talking about the Colin Kaepernick thing that's on Netflix.
I haven't seen it.
I watched it. It was solid. It was good. It was good.
I do want to see that.
It was really good. He highlighted some people in particular that don't normally get the light shine on them, which I do appreciate. Like, there were some famous people that he brought up, and kind of goes into it. I don't want to sit there and spoil it, but like the way he brought it up, it was like, okay, and everything was really tied to something. But there were certain moments and scenes where you could see, like, it's all about him trying to figure out who he is and find out who he is, which everybody goes through that. But when you're like, I'll say this, when you're mixed and you have this side, like, I can compare it to me finding out about the Puerto Rican side of my family and the Puerto Rican culture, the food, the cuisine, the cultures, all that kind of stuff. It was like, it's hype because this is a part of you. You feel connected to it, but you get to learn about it. So seeing that, because like there was a part where he took this girl to homecoming and she was black, and he went in the house and fried chicken, everything like the the traditional meals, and she gave him a piece of sweet potato pie, and he goes, I love pumpkin pie. And the way they all looked at him, he was like, that's sweet potato pie. And it was a funny thing, but it wasn't like,
well, I saw the clip of like when his adopted mom took him to get the braids, and stuff like that, and like he was eating the food, and he was like, she said, oh, he's gonna need salt and pepper, he puts it on everything. He's like, nah, I don't. That's literally what made me want to see it, though.
Oh, yeah.
That one clip that I saw on TikTok, I was like, okay, I want to watch this because this woman is way over her head.
It brought up an interesting conversation with my cousin and I, because he was talking about Kaepernick, and he goes, I still want to see him get a shot in the league. And I was like, nah. I was like, I don't. And he was like, why don't you? And I'm like, because. Huh?
I think he's above it.
I think he's above it, but here's the other thing. There's certain hills that you don't die on. 31 out of 32 owners in the NFL are white. he has to, if he plays the quarterback, which if he came back and played at a high level, he would pretty much have to silence himself, not for the sake of his politics, but the sake of being on a roster with 52 other people. But this dude is super articulate, intelligent, and actually is doing things to make things better. This is the type of person you want to talk about these things. Because he can,
that's what
I mean, yeah. And I was explaining that, and I was like, I compared it like me going back to security, not to be management, to be a regular security guard. It's beneath you. Like, you're right, it is. Like, that's exactly what it is. And he transcended that. And one of the things he kept saying was, what you start out as isn't what you finish as. Because he was talking about, like, he was a high-end baseball recruit. Like, super big baseball recruit. I remember hearing his name on SportsCenter because he turned down baseball scholarships to play football. But it was funny because there's always those coaches and those people, this is the biggest mistake of your life and this, that, and the other. And it's just like, part of it is like, you it doesn't come from a place of care, but it was also kind of like, nigga, you coach high school. Like, you peaked. And it's just kind of like that energy. Yep. Because they just want to knock on your success. But it was really, really a dope project. It's only 6 episodes. They're like 35, 40 minutes. They're not super duper long.
I'm going to check it out. There's just so much.
Yeah.
That
but it was, each episode is broken and put around specific incidents.
You get the King Richard.
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm terrified of that.
I finished Tiger King.
I couldn't even get on that started yet.
I guess I got to watch the first season.
Hawkeye starts tonight, doesn't it?
So, like I said, my hands are...
Woo!
I told you I started Cowboy Bebop, the live action one.
I was watching the Cowboy.
Woo!
Episodes of that.
I was on episode 4. I am a fan. It's like,
so, either 2 or 3.
Yeah.
What was it? Are you gonna watch it?
What?
Cowboy Bebop.
No.
All right. How did the second one end?
The second one ended. Oh shit. I think the third one was about a doll. He was trying to get a doll.
Oh, so maybe I only did watch 2 episodes.
Yeah. John Cho, who from Harold and Kumar and Star Trek and all that. Yeah. Oh, and my nigga be doing. Yeah, and he does his own stunts. So, but he played.
They gave
Really?
They gave the.
You see, he's legit.
Man.
I know what you're talking about.
He's legit. No, he's been legit martial arts trained in it. He just didn't want to get typecast, so he did comedic acting and the dramatic acting and shit. But when he was on Star Trek, that was him doing the stunts. Like, he did that flip because Chris Pine said, "Yeah, John Cho does this flip," and I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yo, you're Harold." like, yeah, what are you doing? Like, even that line in Harold and Kumar 2. You're not even a kung fu agent. You're a pussy maker. Like, he specifically wrote that shit. It's just like, but no, it's basically Cowboy Bebop is about a ragtag group of bounty hunters. How cowboys in the back in the days were bounty hunters, they call them again, and Bebop is the name of the ship they're on. But there's these characters, but he's like this despondent, kind of sarcastic asshole named Spike Siegel, and he's just like, he's a dick, but he's lovable, but he's a fucking dick. He's one of those motherfuckers like you gotta pry information out of.
People are gonna hate me for this.
No.
Hate my take for this one, especially the fans of the
anime
OG or whatever.
Yeah.
The Faye Valentine chick. Mm-hmm. I want more of her.
She pops up more in the series.
It's like she came. I guess because I didn't get.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah.
No, but it's like,
listen, I'm partial to any character that has my last name.
People hate that character because she's got clothes on or something like that.
Yeah. Look, I gotta find out who the actress is because she's gorgeous.
Get Danielle Pineda.
My man.
Ask and you shall receive.
Man.
Don't look.
Woo.
There's room for certain things. There's room for other things. All right.
Living rent free in his brain.
Just out there.
Hey, when I put you on the Mandy Rose, I was like, hey, this is who.
Well, just gets better. Like, I just start scrolling.
Because she just keep posting. Thank you. You make it easy.
That, shout out to her. That's the best relationship I'm in right now. Just post.
Jeez.
And I'm happy.
You gonna get the thumb. You gonna get it.
Yeah.
Just tap tap. You gonna get that tap tap. Don't worry.
Literally. Just post.
No, I understand that. I
don't know why.
No, there's like a friendship I have with somebody. She posts fire photos. Hit the tap or whatever. If I put a fire emoji, she hits the like back, and that's the end of the conversation. It's like,
Oh, me?
No.
I'm just kidding.
No, seriously, if you knew some of the, I know.
Ma'am.
That's what I get. That's the comments I get in my pictures. Yeah, they'll double like, but they're like, ma'am.
Okay, hold on. You out here yeeked up.
Sir.
I'm like, I'm trying to be respectful. But it's like I'm trying to praise, but I can't do too much.
I have a lot of conversations in the comments with a lot of women that I probably really shouldn't have. You think I would have conversations with? But they actually end up answering. I'm like, oh.
Really, Samantha?
No, ask me. Oh, so why you gotta bring her up? Why?
Because you're talking about, I hold these conversations with people.
I did that one time on Facebook. Well,
Not one time.
it got carried out of hand on Facebook.
He admitted it.
I admitted that. But I'm talking about, this is Instagram now that I'm talking about. Where, like, a lot of people.
I literally just had one of those things on Twitter. I responded something and
Yeah, so it's like,
to the point where somebody was like, well, you always collect this bitch.
so I actually went on one where, I'm definitely not supposed to be having a conversation with her about anything. Me of all people. But I'm just like, she said, she answered back, and then I answered back. She answered back.
That's usually how that works.
Oh, yeah.
She's not supposed to answer back.
What? But why not?
Because it's just, it wasn't a shot, and it wasn't, oh, there's conversation now? Okay, wait, there's back and forth? Yeah. Okay, now we talking on a regular basis. What the fuck is happening? No.
You're supposed to keep scrolling past my comment.
Yeah.
Well, no, not necessarily.
Out of the 3,000 people,
Out of those 37, out of the 3,786 likes that you got.
Why are you selling yourself short?
Nope.
Nope.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm
comment.
siding with him. Because
Then don't comment.
And the thing about it, it was a dig too. That's what I hated about it. Because I was just like, you knew it. Because it almost seems like you knew it. You had it, and then you didn't have it. And I was like, should have been better. And she's like,
wow. That is not how I worded it, but that is exactly how it needs to be worded, sir. Because I've had those conversations in person. Like, you really need to stop talking to me.
like, you're not supposed to respond to me.
Like, I've said that in person because there are people here that can verify me hearing me say, yo, listen, you're gorgeous. Your man can't whoop me. Move on. It's like, please. It's just like, please move away from me.
There's little things like that. They move on. Then a week later, someone was the same thing again. You remember the one? Cause she was a shit till she got your titties. Remember? You said you followed her?
Oh, yeah. I remember that story.
Oh, yeah. No, I unfollowed her.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit got real annoying.
Exactly. Yeah.
It got real annoying.
Real fast.
It was real fire before that, though.
Yeah, we were having.
She got a whole ass follow, whole ass follow from me. And yeah, no, I unfollowed that shit
There
real
was
quick.
a whole lot of back and forth.
And my algorithm ain't even set up for
Exactly.
Instagrams like hers either. And I still had to unfollow it. It's like, no, girl.
So, yeah.
Calm it down. You and your titties. They look nice.
They look great.
They look great.
Wait, those like went to your head?
But relax.
Yeah,
Those are on your chest. They're not in your head.
It's like now. It's like no. You need to promote what brought me there.
Do whatever made people fuck with you in the first place.
It wasn't your new titties.
Yeah, she lost all of that. Oh well.
They say it's contour. No, it's not.
That's the name of the episode. They say it's contour.
I love a good contour.
Just saying. It's just like, no, you got your nose done too, and you did some things, and it's just
it's a damn shame.
I'm getting ready to, actually. I'm gonna get me a little
Botox.
Botox in right here. I'm gonna get me.
Listen,
a
all I'm
bit of
saying
lip filler.
is-
That's what I'm gonna do for my birthday. My birthday's next week.
I'm at the point now. If I date a girl, I need the ugly duckling pictures. Sorry, I need it for verification.
See, and the best part
I need to know
is
what
that
my child may have to grow out of.
Right, like, and even with Ben too. Like, I told him, I was like, this is the best.
He said
right here, because when you met me,
he said women got rid of Throwback Thursday because they don't know what they look like anymore. Who said? I think that was Joe Budden or somebody. Who said
Probably.
that? I was like,
That sounds Joe Budden-esque.
oh man.
That sounds
And the
very
thing
Joe
is
Budden-esque.
we thought we
Yo.
looked good back then.
look at some. Yo.
I grew up in a very weird time. So it's just, I look back on pictures now and I'm like, I could see what I was trying to do. I thought I was cute.
Some of these girls have done so much work, you don't, man.
The worst is when you go back
Yeah.
and you see a girl that you may have messed with, but you see her in like a bad spray tan, and you're like, ooh, nah, it's almost blackface, baby. Like, it don't look good. You look burnt, like, and not in a good way.
I love a good spray tan.
Orange.
I can never help but point it out when it gets on the hands. And I'm just like,
Oh man,
You got to know how to do it. I just sprayed today. But I've been getting spray tans since I was
we good.
one little,
It's like-
a ye young lad. It takes experience. You can't just hop in that thing. But yeah, a lot of people don't know how to do that. Looks really weird.
I need the awkward pics, like I said. Like, that's not your nose, and that's fine. I just need to know.
no, it's
Because
like,
it's starting to feel like that scene in
There's a lot of girls now. It's like they've had explant surgery, where it's like they're not double D's anymore. Now they're back to C's or
which that goes with health and everything else by all means.
Yeah,
not
I
knocking
think
it. All
breast
I'm
reduction
saying
surgery is a little different.
A lot of women no longer do the Throwback Thursdays because they're not the self of who they were anymore. You just don't see it that much anymore.
Yeah.
You'll see guys do it.
I mean,
all
I
the
don't
time.
necessarily
This
think
is
that
me in my
there's.
prime.
I don't necessarily think. Well, a
You ain't get the
prime
abs
for a
put on,
man, the time period of prime for men and women is very different. So I feel like
All I'm saying is
I could just understand why, because
I'm
like
agreeing with the
I'm
disappearance of it.
looking, but I've never personally had
You
any
said the
work
same
done.
thing about bow-legged women. I agree with them there also. We discussed this last week, right? Yeah. There's just so much that just.
I screamed on the bus when you said that. I was on a metro bus in LA, and I'm just, hey, everybody looked at me. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I had a mask on, and I screamed until I had my hand over my mouth.
Like, he says things like, and then it's like, yo, you right. Like,
People started to realize.
Alpo, he said it today earlier. Where's the body? Where's the funeral? Where was the blood on the windshield? He said he wanted to disappear. It sounds ignorant. It sounds stupid. It sounds ignorant. But hear me out.
There's a validity to it.
Those are valid questions.
That's why I listen to Decent Zamero, because I say some dumb shit, but there's some validity to it.
Hey.
Like, fuck.
It's like chicken wings and bow-legged women. All of a sudden, the government, we ain't got none.
Where did the bow-legged women go? That's all I hear when you say that. Where are
Yo, he hit home with that one. Where are they? I just see them all the time.
I think people
Now they all
stop.
not need.
Yeah.
They can't walk in heels.
Well, they can't walk in hills if they're but still.
It's like there's like something happened at their knees, and it's like they don't know how to spread them no more. They just it's like now they're just together.
I don't know. Maybe they started going to chiropractors, getting that shit sorted out. You can get readjusted and get back to normal.
It's like you got this big ass Botox Titanic hip induction or whatever,
Yo,
and
these-
then you have like these knees that are like locked together on two stilts, and you can't even walk in your what do they call it, your red bottoms.
So, on the bus in LA, I heard this.
And I'm supposed to think that's hot.
This is along the lines of what you're talking about, and you're gonna love this shit. Cause somebody was just like, he goes, "What do you think they putting all this extra meat with these BBLs?" He goes, and all of a sudden the McRib back, and y'all happy. And got off the bus, and I started fucking crying. I was like, "You hit me like 15." I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, I was one of y'all. What is your name? Like, fuck. Like, that nigga said the BBL, like BBL gonna suck big red back. I don't trust it. It's just like, I had a great time in LA randomly.
It's like how are women getting abs and like implanted?
I know there's like that body sculpt and shit.
Yeah.
It moves.
Yeah,
it moves
it
fat
moves
around.
things.
It moves like the adipose tissue and shit like that. That's movable.
Yeah, it moves things.
So now it's like these ain't abs. This is just.
No, they're abs. They're abs because like
I don't know.
no, because like there's some people that do it. It's kind of like this. Like if I started working out and I dropped like 80 pounds, I'm gonna have loose skin.
I'm not saying
No, but no. I'm saying that sculpting shit is how they help with the skin tightening. That I do know.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Don't say.
I'm not talking about we not. What I'm talking about is done here in America, and I'm not talking about what's done in the DR.
Pull that lifesaver.
Pull that too. Put the belly button on the side. Let's go. Like
pull that lifesaver you throwing them. Pull that.
Oh no, I'm not.
That boat. No.
I'm clarifying. There's people that do microscope, and then there's people that go to third world countries to get surgery, which doesn't really make sense, but they won't get a vaccine, but that's irrelevant. But it's like,
my thing is that it's your body. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
at that point, is it your body? This is
yeah,
a valid question.
it really is. No matter how many adjustments you make to it,
if you got a receipt, it's paid for.
Like,
if it's all paid for,
if
you got a receipt,
right? If that's what's making you feel better and how you want to present yourself,
I'm not.
That's all I care about. Whether it looks good to other people and stuff is a matter of opinion. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just giving I'm saying it may not look good to everyone else, but as long as it looks good to you, do you, baby boo. I mean, I've seen disasters. I've seen great jobs of it done. I've seen ones. I mean, I still see bow-legged women.
Like I'm crazy, I want to fuck a bitch that looks like she work out.
That's just a preference.
I'm the idiot.
I'm weird because I want a big girl that got small.
No, that's not. But that's just a personal preference. You're not the only man that has that preference.
No, but it's like they look at me. No, I'm just saying. It's like.
But they look at you like, why don't you? You should like me the way I look, kind of thing. And I get it, but
you just started looking like that. Like that's just new to you.
No. Anyway, never mind. But it's just one of those things.
It's like that meme I saw and it said that girls want a dude to be obsessed with them after 3 days, and it's like, ma'am, a week ago you were a stranger. There has to be some kind of correlation.
You've got to pee, and I'm wrapping this up because I'm getting hungry. We're doing some
we got Friendsgiving to do.
And then I'm about done here anyway. Yeah, we definitely reached that 2-hour mark, so this is fun.
Love y'all. Goodbye. I'll see you. It's like
there it is.
Yeah. So this has been episode 99, and yeah. So you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Check us out on YouTube. I gotta start saying this in the very beginning, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, check us out. Like, comment, subscribe. Listen to us on Spotify. Thank you for continually listening, or keeping on listening, or whatever the word is.
Yep.
Keep doing that. And
be kind to each other. Wash your hands.
We'll be back with another episode. Keith will probably still be here. Have a happy Thanksgiving or whatever you celebrate, your Friendsgiving, whatever it is that you do.
Turkey
Celebrate
time.
it well. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid. We love you guys. Check you out next week.